As you see, we're going to play without VR. Unfortunately, I will have to make an update to it, but I practice. This morning session with War Thunder was already practice, and I kept practicing just in Sturmovik, and I think I can compensate the difference. Maybe going forward, eventually, I will learn to do it properly. This is from James. Ah, no, you're not seeing Discord's page. Okay. Of course, I'm sharing only the game window like this. It's a better method, I think, for streaming non-VR. Okay. Is it fluid? That's a big question. Unfortunately, I cannot check easily, because it becomes non-fluid as soon as I leave the game to alt-tab to the app. But I see the game fluid, it should be fluid for you as well. Wings of Liberty it is. Yeah, and thank you for the like already. From Ryan Einslow, welcome to the stream. I normally play in VR, so it will be a bit of a challenge. At least for the first week, I presume I will have difficulties playing without VR, but of course, unfortunately, it's not my choice. I shall get used to it eventually. Of course, the main thing that is harder is keeping your eyes on the enemy, predictably. Because VR in the end, it's a bit like having a padlock view that always works. You just follow naturally with your gaze and you never lose the target. Whereas by maneuvering the view like this, with no head tracking whatsoever, you need some skill. It becomes a skill in itself. There are some positive, of course, especially with this game, mainly the fact that you can run it at full detail, which is right now completely impossible in VR unless you're the NASA or some sort of individual with an incredibly powerful computer, which I'm not. Hey, Fragsta is here. Hi, Fragsta, can you hear me? Sure hope you can, because I cannot. No. No. Let me double check. Voice check. Voice check. No, it's probably my fault. I cannot hear myself. Wait a sec. Dispositivo in ingresso. Check. And microfono. Logitech. Check. Why am I hearing only from my left ear? This is boring. But I still cannot hear Fragsta. No. Hey. Okay.
Do you hear me or?
Yeah, but only from the right ear. I think it's my headset's fault. Wait, I'll turn it off and back on. Try to see if it changes. No?
Well.
Hello?
Yeah.
Speak now? Okay, perfect. No, I was hearing only from the right ear. I don't know why. Okay, I'm already on Wings of Liberty. Shall we go Russian or German? Germany has less players, I tell you in advance.
Yeah, go German.
German, okay, I agree. Given
I mean...
okay, it's the Caucasus map. Are you looking at the map right now, already in game?
No.
Okay.
If X-Jammer turns up, he'll be German.
I would go from Belokerenskaya. Yeah, they're more or less same distance from the enemy. Let me see the selection of planes. They have more or less the same stuff. Shall we start with a fighter or bomber? I would go with a fighter first. Yeah.
If we're flying German, do you really?
I will go with the G2 first, then we try bombing. Just one go with the fighter. I want to keep practicing this thing of flying the fighter without VR. And this morning, near the end of the session, I was starting to understand more or less how it works. I hope I can do better. Picking a green camo option, such as... What up?
So I'm just changing some options.
It's over.
Okay.
The map is over. Well, better. I won't even take off, so no waste of time.
I'm just changing some options because I tried reducing the super sampling down to 1.0 and like no difference in performance at all.
No, I know, it's the same as me. In the end, I started raising the details again because it changes nothing. It's just bad optimization. It's not something you can solve like that.
Well, I'm trying to change draw distance, see if that makes a difference.
Excuse me?
I'm changing the draw distance because right now it's
the draw distance.
Yeah, right. Well, it was 150 kilometers, which is quite a long way.
Yeah, originally I had it to the minimum, but I suspected it might worsen the already difficult
Well, I'm
spotting
just
of
going to see if
them.
it makes any difference turning it down. If it doesn't make any difference, I might turn it back up again.
One good thing of playing on the monitor is that I could crank up the contrast to the maximum, which makes
Yeah.
text look horrible. In fact, it looks very bad, but it lets me spot things much better. I was practicing against the AI after lunch, and well, it kind of works. I think I can play like this. I'm not sure. We'll see. In any case, what I discovered this morning is that War Thunder, using VR in War Thunder is like cheating. It's 10 times easier to spot things. You remember
Yeah.
how easy it is to spot things in VR in War Thunder? Like they're
Uh-huh.
magnified. They're so darkened and everything else, you can see them always.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
absolutely not like that on the monitor. It's like spotting in this game. Completely different.
Weird.
I was having the hardest time. I completely re-evaluated my supposed incredible skill with the game. I know the skill, it's just that it's so damn easier to spot things compared to whoever doesn't have VR.
There might be settings you can change on a normal monitor to make it
We'll have to look at it.
like VR. I
In
don't
fact,
really know.
I was hoping, I was inviting some of our friends to play with me to try and ask of them because they play with
Where did
VR.
where did you decide to fly out of?
What do you say, Gorstovo? To the enemy airfield? Straight to the
Uh,
enemy airfield with a Ju-88 and bomb away.
well, I was
2
thinking of flying
hours.
out of Ivanovsko and then going to the railroad station.
You prefer the railroad station? Okay, different flavor, same result.
Yeah, I think.
Ju-88 though.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Let's do the bombing to begin our session. And the 4 plus 28 bombs. Yeah, like yes, it worked
Yeah.
well for me, yes.
It's a snow map. Okay.
It says no map, so
Yeah.
white.
Well, I might take the Hindenburg skin.
Hindenburg, I like the name. Sure, why
Yeah,
not?
exactly.
Yeah.
Uh,
And less fuel.
so like last night, I tried doing level bombing, but I didn't get very far because I did it online. So like
I
one
feel conditions were changed. I think
yeah,
everyone picked the Ju-88.
it's let me
No,
in.
not me.
Yeah, like I was trying level bombing, but the first time I tried it, what happened was I overflew the target while looking for it in the bomb site. Basically, flew over it and then had to turn around and come back and adjust the bomb site. By the time I got back, someone else had killed the target, so it wasn't there anymore. Then I flew north to the other target, and then the map ended.
Perfect.
And then like
It's
and
very
then
typical.
yeah,
I
I took
think
off
it's
again.
finally okay. It's spawning. I had to try it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I took off again, like when the map changed, and like someone shot me down, like
Perfect.
while I was taking off. So I was like, okay,
Perfect.
well, I should practice this offline because there's just so much that can go wrong, and you're just trying to learn the bomb site.
No,
You
yeah,
know.
it's better to do it offline. Did you manage in the end?
Well, I dropped bombs once, but they missed because I had the bomb site set to 3,000 and I was at
Ah,
2,000. So
yeah, there's many
like,
things you have to think about. It's
basically,
true.
I had the site set wrong, which is it's basically because I realized halfway through the flight that to get to 3,000 feet. 3,000 meters. I wouldn't really get there by the time I reached the target, so I just
Uh-huh.
settled for 2K, but I didn't actually adjust the site. And I think that if I had adjusted the site, then it probably would have been okay.
Probably, yes.
But I kind of gave up because I was like, I shouldn't be doing this online. It's just,
Not the best of ideas.
it doesn't help if you're going to get shot down while you're trying to practice and all that kind of shit,
No, that's never a good thing. Okay, I think my left engine has started, waiting for the right. I see you already moving. I'll be there in a sec.
Do you want me to circle for you or something?
What do you mean? Excuse me, wait for me. I'm starting the right engine. I'll be
Well,
there in a sec.
if I take off and just circle
If you prefer, I
the
mean,
airfield,
why not? Why not? We're going to head, but I'll be right after you, huh? Just 1 second.
Oh god, there's not a lot of space here.
We go to the railroad station, so
Yeah.
northeast. Okay, I'm moving.
You're gonna have to turn left when you start rolling, because if you go straight, you'll run into the trees.
I see you. You're going left now with light on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm coming after you. Flaps, lowering my flaps. I might be able to follow you straight away. No need to circling. Huh? I'm coming after you. And I can zoom thanks to the incredible technology of no VR, which makes looking at you a bit easier.
You'll be able to see me much easier, yeah, probably.
Yes.
Oh fuck! The fucking trees.
It's the usual with this plane.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing is, you have to reduce RPM like very quickly, otherwise you will kill the engines.
Ah, yeah, what does it say about the... Hey, thank you for liking the stream. Excuse me, I cannot see your name. Okay, the icons look a bit different. I'm in climb mode now.
I'm not
Coming
climb
up
mode.
to
I think I'm
you.
in takeoff mode or something. There we go. Climb mode.
Climb mode
Right.
seems like the correct choice at this time.
I think we want to go north, like due north, and then go over the target and then come back.
Okay, I'm right after you.
What I'm going to do is fly around it to the north, and then go south, and then
Thank
go
you
back
for
west
liking
and
the
fly over it.
stream.
It's
Okay,
just so that we're not taking the obvious route, if you see what I mean.
it seems like the good idea that always has worked well
Just
previously.
to avoid fighters.
Except for when it doesn't work properly. But
Really.
most
Yeah,
of the time it does.
I'm not really sure whether we're going to go far enough north, because you could go a lot further north. It's just it would take ages.
Have you opened your shutters at all?
Yeah. Mine are at like 60, 66%
Okay.
right now.
Oh, that much. No, not
But
yet.
then my water temp is like really quite low. It's
Are
like
you
80.
still in climb mode?
Yeah.
Could you throttle back a bit because I'm losing you? Also turn
Yeah,
off your lights, probably.
yeah,
For
good
the
point.
best.
Yeah.
And it would be better
Uh,
considering we're moving towards enemy territory. Perfect.
I've throttled back to 68%. I don't
Okay.
really want to throttle back too much.
No,
because,
don't. I'm 83. I want to slowly catch up.
So I just don't want to stall, you know.
One other thing that I like about non-VR is that you can change your FOV dynamically. It's very useful even in
Right.
a dogfight.
Yeah.
But it's incredibly easy, and this is true also for War
Go
Thunder.
further north because we're kind of getting too close to our objective.
Okay.
If
I'm
we can get
just
into these
following.
clouds, that's great.
Okay, I can get into them. I'm after you. I'm catching up now slowly, ever so slowly.
Well, I'm climbing, so you should be. If you're not climbing as much.
No, I'm climbing
So
as much. Same altitude.
on the climb meter, that's like on the left. I'm looking for about 4 or 5.
5 for me.
Yeah, somewhere between like 4 and 5, I would say, is a good climb rate, I think, for this plane.
Oh, Alexander, hi. So you are cheating on us, eh? Having a little affair with IL-2, eh? Outrageous. Hi, Alexander. Welcome to the stream. Excuse me if you posted the comment a while ago. I still getting used to this non-VR affair, and I gotta look down to the cell phone. Doesn't come natural to me, so I missed the comment.
Right, yeah.
No, but also, like I was telling to James, I'm cheating with you when I play War Thunder with VR as well, because I now discovered that playing War Thunder without VR makes spotting 10 times as hard. Much harder.
Okay, so we're getting towards being north of our railway station.
Okay.
We're gonna go to Volokolamsk, and then turn.
Volokolamsk, yeah, the famous.
That city that's like ahead of us. When we get over there, we're gonna turn east. We should be able to see it below us
with
right
that
now.
bustling economy. Everyone always spoke proudly of Volokolamsk.
Well, I mean the place. I mean, obviously, other than places like Stalingrad, you know, Volgograd and all that. The place that always sticks in my mind is Archangel-esque, because that was the German objective.
You were telling me.
Like they were supposed to go south until they reached Archangel-esque. I think it's like or it was a massive oil depot or something.
You know, there's a place in China, in China, but not. There's a place in Russia that is named Togliatti, from the Italian head of the Communist Party. For real, it's a big city, too.
Yeah.
Let me respond to Alexander, by the way. Yeah, I'm not playing VR for the stupid reason. Unfortunately, playing so much VR has irritated the skin of my face, to a point that wearing any kind of VR really now hurts me. So I gotta let it cool it off, so to say, and then I will play VR again. And in the meantime, I'm learning a different way to play, which is not bad.
Okay, so we're gonna slowly turn right now, but I'm gonna make it a very shallow turn so that we still go further north, basically.
Okay. Turning to the right?
Yeah, but like very slowly.
Okay, you do it, I'll follow.
You can see it's like a really slow turn.
Okay.
I think that basically in this plane, I think everything should be really slow. If you see what I mean? Like,
it's a big plane.
If you're doing it right, all your turns should be like really smooth and really shallow. You know, because you're trying to keep your speed up. Like any sharp turns are going to slow you down, and this is going to take a while to build up speed.
Not a good idea in enemy territory.
and you know, like climbing hard is going to slow you down. Obviously,
That's
height is
alright.
good because you might be able to hide from fighters, but it's gonna slow you down if you climb too hard.
In the same situation where today you are much faster than me, like I was yesterday compared to you.
I probably have less fuel. I was thinking about what happened with the Stuka. I think I probably didn't change the fuel from 100%.
No, but it was not workable, even for me. Mine worked better. You're leaving me behind in any case.
I think we needed like 20 or 30% fuel, if that.
Both armor plates and that bomb was just too heavy for this Stuga. It was
Yeah,
impossible to complete the mission.
I think that they wouldn't. I think they wouldn't fly with like 100% fuel. Pretty much only on ferry flights, I would imagine. So on a typical mission, you know, bear in mind their airfields were like 40, 50 kilometers away from their objectives usually. Very close
So
on the Eastern Front.
close. Wow.
Yeah, the Eastern Front, like everything was quite close together on the Eastern Front. So they wouldn't have carried much fuel. And I think you can only. It's like this with modern jets. You can only really get the big loadouts if you don't have a full fuel load.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
That's why all the American bombers, like the stealth bomber, have to refuel like 4 times during a mission.
Ah, no, I know about that. Yeah. The B2.
The B2 and you know all those.
What
Yeah,
that plane. Have
and
you
I
seen
think
the
it's.
Have you seen the new drone that is shaped just like the B2? A big drone.
I probably have. Yeah, I, I can't
They're
recall
the
right now.
inspiration for the drones in Ace Combat 5.
Are
They
you
look the
somewhere on
same.
me?
Yeah, but I'm behind. You're like I said, you're faster. Unless you slow down, eventually I lose you.
Okay,
But I
well
mean,
we're
it's
at
not like you're
2,000 kilometers.
rushing ahead to destroy the railway station before I'm there. Like I
No,
did
no.
yesterday for you. It's not like you're doing that. No, no, no,
Well,
but do it. By all means, as long as we complete the mission, I can always go south to the defensive position if needed.
if you just go straight there and don't do what I'm doing, then you'll get there before me.
No, 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 I'll come after you. After all, yesterday I tried to bomb the train and I couldn't destroy it. Then a
Okay,
stupid fighter came, strafed the locomotive and copied the objective. I cratered the entire area of the general stash.
got like
Destroyed
one carriage. Yeah.
two cars on the. What the hell?
Can you see me, or
Yeah,
are you
yeah, yeah.
not
I can still see you. You're very
visible?
small, even if I zoom. Probably if
Yeah,
I couldn't zoom, it would be difficult.
I'm doing like 340 kph. So
340. Let me see what I'm doing. Less than 300. Of course I'm doing.
350 now.
I'm putting the RPM to the and no, but if I put the RPM to the max, I go straight into takeoff
No,
mode.
put the RPM to like 86%.
They're like this. I push the lever. Just what I got. 87. Perfect.
And then
Hey,
put your
thank you
throttle.
for the
I've got
like.
my throttle at like 81%, so I am in
81.
climb mode
Ah, you are in climb mode. Have you been in climb mode all this time?
most of the time. Yeah,
Ah, that's the reason. I was afraid of staying in climb mode. Then I
it's all
bet.
right. You know where your water temps are underneath the gunner's gun on the nose.
Uh-huh. Let me
There's like those
look at
two
it.
pre-gates.
Hey, thank you for the like.
Long as those stay below 100, then you're fine. You can push the
Okay.
engine for quite a while. Not into takeoff mode, but you know you can stay in climb mode for quite a long time.
Okay, good to know. Hey, hi
We,
Wang. I wish I could. I wish I could. I have a viewer telling me, why don't you fly the Met-262? I wish we could
oh
fly it
God,
here.
we could try going onto tactical air war and seeing what map they're on. Because if we can get like
Could be
Tempests or
interesting. I
like
wish I could fly. I never flew it online, not even once. I did an entire career
the
mode
Tempest,
session. And the
it's
Tempest,
really
same for the Tempest too.
yeah. It's the Tempest is hard to fly because like as soon as you start turning, you just pull loads of G's and you black out.
It's true. It's true.
Like you have to
You've
turn really
seen me,
shallow.
no? It's one of my favorites for single player. I fly the Tempest all the time in single player, but flying it online, it's really difficult to find
It's a
a
good
match
plane,
that
but
does.
I think that the G forces are a bit exaggerated, to be honest.
In this game,
Like
I think the same. Compared to all other games, for sure they are.
yeah. Like, I mean, they said that they modelled the G-forces on an average pilot. Well, maybe they need to model them on a
Yeah, we was
slightly
thinking
above average
about that.
pilot. You know?
Shouldn't we start turning for the railroad station already?
Yeah, we're kind of going a bit too north. I'm going to
Uh,
start turning southeast
okay.
now.
No, but by now you're just a dot on the horizon. I cannot really follow you. I'll turn southeast as well. Let's go to this railroad station
Yeah,
already
I'm going on
and give the enemy
bearing
hell.
117.
Let me see. I'm turning. Would be
So if you go
Just
to like
about this. 158 is my bell.
if you go to like bearing 100, then you'll probably intercept me, I think.
I think I'm ahead of you now because I turned before you. I might bomb the station before you. It wasn't the intention, really. Let me
No.
see, let me see. No, I might be also get killed by anti-air before
Well,
you.
wait until I bombed then, because I want
Let me see
to
how's
have,
the...
actually have
Okay,
a crack.
there's to the left of a small river thing. The river will be probably ice. And I can also put my face on the monitor, which is impossible in VR. I can actually get closer to the physical monitor. I started doing this only at the end of this morning session. But did I disable the distant buildings or something? Why cannot I see the objective?
Yeah, that was one of the things that confused me about Battlestar Galactica when I started playing in VR. It's like when you lean forward, it
Okay.
doesn't feel quite right when you lean
I
forward.
completely overshot the objective. I am above it right now because I'm not in VR, of course.
Good, good.
Good, now it's gonna get it. It's gonna get it and laugh all the way to the bank. Okay.
I hope so. Now, what I'm
Um,
hoping is you'll get a fighter on you and you'll drag him off the target. And I'll carry him
Same,
for the
same.
points.
I
Oh,
guess.
I
I
see the
guess.
AA firing at you.
Ah, good. This is wonderful. But now I have my eyes on this. Are we supposed to bomb a station or a train?
It's the station, not the train.
Okay, I never know what to bomb on this kind of objectives. There's a bunch of buildings, I guess.
I'm gonna go for the buildings on the left.
The left, huh? Where the
Yeah.
anti-air is, I would say.
Uh,
Okay, going for it.
there's AA from both bits, so I'm not really sure which one you're talking about, to be
Well,
honest.
okay, I'm dropping. Let's see what happens.
Shit. Okay.
Well, I bombed something.
Okay, I'll go for the bits that you didn't bomb then.
Bomb destroyed factory facility, yeah. Also, my gunner is shooting, which could be a bad sign. But sometimes they shoot
Not
at the
good, yeah.
targets on the ground, so it's not necessarily an enemy on me. I'll bomb where the anti-air is coming from. Makes sense.
I got hit by a fighter.
Ah, there's a fighter down. And
Yep.
I'm being hit as well. And my gunners are shooting from the front even.
Engine 2 just went out, so
Fuel tank hit, I'm dropping more bombs. Drop all the bombs before you go down.
did I get
Okay,
anything though?
I don't know. I destroyed a building at the first pass. The second pass, probably not. My god, my plane went. I was, it's a 110 that destroyed us. Well, me at least. Completely torn in half. I have 4 points. I think he was heavily damaged. Let me see all the people that like my stream so I can tell them one by one. It's Ivo! Ah, ciao Ivo! Benvenuto! And Hator Bravi, thank you. And JH Wang, we spoke on chat.
I'm still flying, but not by much.
No, it's
Shit.
just I'm using the headphone. That's the reason I sound different, Ivo. I'm not with VR, as you can see from the stream. And so, of course, I sound different.
Okay, well, one of my engines went out.
Ivo, why don't you come and play with us? You told me you have this game. You can have fun in 3. Okay, Ivan, you're still flying then.
Yeah.
And thank you for liking my stream as well, Harshmer.
I mean, okay, I'm
4
in friendly
points.
territory now.
4 points. I might go with the Maki. Let me fly a fighter now. I will do fighter bomber, one each.
I don't think I've hit anything. I got.
Ah, but the Maki can bring also bombs. But
Wow!
if it is
Whoa! 3 vehicles and 10 buildings.
10 buildings, you always do better than me at this. Every
Quite
single
surprised.
time. 3 vehicles. Okay, I only got, I think, 2 buildings. Okay, Ivo, for the next time then.
Oh, there's a 110 escorting me.
And
Here's a tip
thank
for you though:
you
if one of your
for
engines goes out,
following me.
use auto level, because auto level can fly with one engine better than I can.
Ah, that's a good advice. Okay, taking off with the fighter. Okay, Ivo, for the next time. Thank you, Wang, for following. Let's try again. This time I'll be the fighter. This time we do the hunting.
Okay, well, I'm still going on one engine.
Good. I will come your way with a Maki. Perhaps I might be able to shake off your tail. Who knows? You're coming straight from the objective zone, huh?
He's left me alone now, I think. Famous last words.
Amazing, amazing. Okay. Rolling.
But I'm heading the wrong way. I need to go back to the southwest.
Well, if he hasn't followed, I would say it's worked well for you to head the wrong way. Closing the canopy
Kind of,
of
yeah.
the Maki.
I think he knows I'm going to go down.
Yeah, watch out. Oh my god, this thing is powerful. What happened?
My engine is overheating.
Oh.
One remaining engine.
My God, that 110 it completely destroyed my plane, torn in half. It was quite
What?
a sight.
Can't be a 110 because you're German.
Ah, you're right, it was a Pershka then. How stupid. You're right. They look the same. They just look the same.
Yeah, which is weird for a Peshka to be doing fighter bomber stuff.
I never saw it do that. It was a new experience.
Oh, geez, engine 2 doesn't sound healthy.
Uh-oh.
It's going clang, clang, clang.
Where are you? Where are you?
I'm in 12, 13, 16, keypad 9.
13, 16. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm 20 kilometers away. Coming.
I'm
Maybe
further
25.
north than I should be, I know that.
No, but if the enemy hasn't followed, I would say it wasn't a bad idea.
Well, I think they've just left me alone because they know they're going to get me eventually. You see what I mean?
Ah, that you're going down. It's possible. I wonder if the Pershka will go down, because I did damage the Pershka. He was smoking guard.
Right, I'm going to try and turn off engine 2. Second engine stop. There we go, it's stopped making annoying noises now.
Well, but the noises
Good.
meant that he was keeping you alive.
No, it's not turning at all. Like it
Ah.
wasn't providing any thrust, if you see what I mean. Well, it was
Probably.
turning, but it wasn't really providing thrust, I think.
Ah, I see. I see. How could you tell?
Just because of all the noise the engine was making.
Ah,
it
by
will
the
be-
noise of it. Okay, I shall keep it in
if I could
mind.
find the RPM gauge, it would probably be running at very low RPM if I was looking at it while it was running.
Hey, you have to look at the engine proper to know that on the JU, right? It's on the engine.
Well, no surprise, now it says 0 because it stopped.
Well, surprise! Incredible!
Yeah.
Who would have thought it?
Well, the gauge works then. But saying that, there are bullet holes next to the gauge, so I don't really trust the gauge.
It could be damage. Okay, they damaged the guy. It's so
Yeah.
detailed. It's so detailed. The damage modeling, they can
The
even
gauges do
break.
stop working once they get hit, so it could have stopped working.
They do inside the cabin, right? So why
Yeah,
not
and I think
also
the ones
on the
outside as
engine?
well. I'm not sure, but I think they would. God, this plane's good on one engine. It's still fucking going.
It's a good plane. You made me discover it. I completely disregarded
Yeah,
its
Good plane,
existence.
man. Oh, I wish I was recording this as a track because this will be a pretty good
Yeah.
run if I make it back. I mean, I'm already in friendly territory, so if I can go down without
You
killing
will
everyone
still
on board,
get points. So yeah, more points.
I mean, really, I should just climb and then bail out, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and make it out of the
No,
airfield.
crash land. It looks cooler. Where are you right now?
I'm in 13, 16 keypad 4, just about to go into 13, 15 keypad 6.
13, 15, keep at 6. Okay, you're past of me now, to my left actually.
So I don't know, I might make it back to the airfield, but my engine's hot. My engine's complaining it's overheating, and I can't really do much about that right now.
You
See
will
what I
still
mean?
score well if you can crash land in friendly territory so close to the base, I hope.
It doesn't really give you more points for being closer to the base, it's just whether or not you're in friendly territory.
Whether or not friendly territory. Well, okay.
But if I crash land on the base, that will give me more points, if you see what I mean, because that'll be counted as returning to the airfield.
Yes. I wonder what's the range on that, how close you have to actually crash land.
Within like a kilometer, I think, or something.
Very
close. So I'm in 13, 15 keypad 3 now, in the top left of keypad 3, like on the river.
I must be
So
very close. I will be able to see you. You're flying deck altitude?
You should see loads of smoke, I think.
Presumably. The river, unfortunately, it doesn't look really like a river because it's covered by ice.
It's not doing badly because I'm not even in climb mode. Like I've got the engine in continuous and it's not going down. And I'm still doing 250 kph, so I'm above stall speed as well.
I'm trying to spot you because it's good practice for playing in non-VR. If I could find you, it means I will be able to find
13,
something.
15 keypad 2 now over
Thank
the
you
forest.
for liking. 13, 15, keep at 2 over the forest. You should be right in front of me.
Put the lights on if you want.
No, don't, because if an enemy sees you, then I would feel terrible.
Yeah.
It's not necessary, really. Just to see you returning to base, you don't need escort. I'm in your general location.
I'm in your general area.
Yeah, I'm in your general area. Overseeing things
I fast in your general
above.
direction.
Yeah, I heard about that. I know that
Have
kind
you
of
ever seen that?
expression. Happening? No, but I know
No.
about it. People
Where it's
have been
from?
speaking about it.
It's from Monty Python.
It is, right. I was thinking that.
I think
Hey,
it's
thank you for
Life of Brian.
following, Tom.
Have you seen like Life of Brian?
Yes, that's a very famous
Oh, that's
movie
just a
even
great film.
here.
Yeah.
It's very funny, yeah.
And the meaning of life.
The Meaning of Life, the one,
Yeah.
the Holy Grail. What was the title of the Holy Grail one? I don't remember.
That's Monty Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail.
No request from the Holy Grail.
And that it's the Killer Rabbit. Oh god.
The Killer Rabbit I haven't seen it, but I've seen their TV series. I've seen most of it. It was a
So
lot of fun.
the Holy Grail. They go to this cave and there's like a renowned monster in it, and it's like a
Ah, you're
white
speaking about that. No, no, that particular
like a
scene.
white bunny
Yeah.
rabbit.
No, 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 I know about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's a
That's funny.
famous Italian movie that is often put in front of that to compare them. No,
Oh yeah.
you might know it or perhaps not. Have you ever heard of Brancaleone?
No.
It's very cool. It's
Sorry,
with
Franco Leone.
no, Brancaleone is the title of the
Frank.
movie, and is
No, I haven't heard.
the knight protagonist of the movie is a knight, an Italian knight that wants to go and fight in the Crusades, but is a bit
Oh.
of a fool, you know? Basically, he leads his men in the strangest situation, and then it ends with a rather epic battle. It's still, it's very cool. And the coolest part of the movie is that is completely acted in an ancient type of language, an ancient version in Italian that sounds extremely strange, but at the same time it's fun to listen. It's part of its charm, really. And well, there are some similar situations between the two movies. I would say it's a bit more serious, but that's typical of the Italian movies of the time. Generally speaking, the directors tended to take a fairly realistic approach to things, but it's still a comic movie at its heart. If you never watched it, I don't know how to hate coming into Ivan. Ah, you're telling them that you're going to learn. Good idea.
Telling them I don't
Ah,
really have much chance to land, so like I can't go around or anything. I'll just crash. If I have to do a big turn, I'll just crash.
no, in fact,
Yeah,
yeah.
the plane's listing to the left when I lower the landing gear. It doesn't like it. I'm having to
Ah,
apply
no, of
full
course.
lock.
Okay, I'm
Having
above.
to apply full right lock. Is my landing
Okay.
gear?
I don't know because I'm not there. I couldn't. I stopped following you in the end. I went back to the railway station to try
Yeah,
a
it's down.
mount to
Shit, gonna get
something.
tree. Oh god.
Oh, I don't like the sound of
Yay!
that.
Oh, one of the landing gear collapsed.
Oh, well, okay, but you're on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
And
see how
ironically,
much
my
you.
good engine is still running because it was on the damage side that it
Ah,
collapsed.
the one, the gear that is still there is holding the engine above.
So yeah, so I mean, in theory, they wouldn't have to rebuild that engine because
Good, good.
you know, any big knock and they would rebuild the engine. If you see what I mean?
They will give you
Any,
a goddamn medal for that.
let's see how many points they give me for it. That's the important thing.
Let's see.
115 points.
Oh, you're going to score big.
Three vehicles, 10 buildings,
Let's see.
2.5
You're
trucks.
first,
That's what I need.
115 points, first
Yeah.
place. Amazing.
So where are you right now?
Above the friendly railroad station with a Maki looking for enemies.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna
No
go this
luck
way.
so far.
I
You
might
want
take a
to.
110 actually.
You're going to bomb with a 110, okay.
No, I'm gonna configure it as a fighter.
This time I will escort you. Ah, no, you're doing to do a fighter role, okay.
So if I just take like no armor, no armored windscreen, and just
You
loads
make
of
it
ammunition.
lighter, basically.
So you can take 4,000 mg, 360. I think that's cannon. I can't see any additional guns though. But yeah, just take it as a fighter basically.
Sounds good. Why not? I've been destroyed by plenty of 110s, so I now respect its fighter role way more.
I'll take the what would skin? Vowing coal? No, that's green. Druze. Druze is like the Italian one, but it's green. Smoller. Herget. There's only really one good white one, you see what I mean?
There's only one white camo, you were saying, yeah.
Yeah, like some of them there are like 2 or 3 that could be
I
acceptable.
forgot to change my camo. I'm very brown at the moment. Stupid me. Okay, I'm only now noticing actually. I'm overseeing our friendly railroad station. It appears no one wants to attack it. Completely devoid
Really?
of conflict. Yes, strange.
Go to theirs because there were fighters there.
You might be right. Okay. I will tell you.
There was that Peshka, so
There was that Peshka, you're right. I'll go and look for it.
What I would say with attacking bombers, the mistake I keep making is staying on their tail. Just like shoot
No,
at them, a few times and break off and just wait to see what happens. You see what I mean?
you're
If they
right.
don't go down,
Absolutely. I died so many times doing the
if they
opposite.
don't go down, then do another pass. But really, you need to damage them and then wait for them to die, basically.
Yes. And call yourself lucky if you can
Yeah,
actually
like
leave the tail.
if you make a pass, you don't get damaged. You should basically pull away, really.
It's testing luck to go again. Absolutely.
So, did you see those few pictures I put in Discord?
Yeah, in fact, I wanted to ask you because I saw, but I should look at the photo again. The one about your new monitor arm, but I couldn't even see the monitor arm in the photo. Yeah, you should explain it to me.
I'll
go
post
look
another one because it's just behind the monitors. It's on like the back, obviously.
Ah, okay.
Can't really see it, but you can see how they're like held up in the air, which kind of frees up the desk space a lot. If you see what I mean.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to keep it very clean, but it's nice to be able to put things under the monitors if you want to. You see what I mean?
Absolutely, it is.
I can push the keyboard back under the monitors if I want to. Stuff like that.
This thing I'm seeing, there's a counter. It's flying so high, it will probably be a German plane.
If it's high, it's German.
It's probably German. It's too high to be. Oh, I'm starting to overheat. Look at this. So it's possible even in this way. I had my oil and water radiator closed for the longest time.
But you're in a 109?
No, Macchi. Italian pride. All the way to the cemetery. I wanna shoot past them and laugh in their face.
I was reading like today about like the C-205 and I think the MC-202 and like so most of the good Italian planes like the C-205 like only 100 of them were built.
Really, so few?
Yeah, I think it's because Italy didn't really get their industry sorted out at this point, so they like a lot of their good planes never went into full scale production. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
They had limited production runs, but they never really had time to, or they never really grasped like what to put into full production in terms of planes.
They were a bit advanced for them at the time. Yeah, the very concept of flying a combat plane. I don't know.
Well, I mean, this is the difference in design philosophy between like Russia and Italy. Italy had like very advanced planes, good planes, nice systems and all that kind of thing. But they were just too complex to manufacture, and they never really sort of.
They went the opposite way they should have had if they went for simple plans.
Russia sort of standardized on simple designs that weren't great, but they could knock them out really fast.
Yeah,
they're kind of
that's
above
the
average,
thing.
but they could just knock out thousands of them, which was the important thing. Just like
it
have loads
fits very much with the stereotype of the Russian doctrine. I think that's
where the
Russia.
stereotype comes from. It's if anything,
it's the truth.
If anything, this kind of changed after the Second World War, but during the Second World War, to an extent, the stereotypes were kind of true. Not in some ways. They didn't just send waves of men in terms of infantry. That's not quite correct, but they certainly favoured quantity over quality. You see what I mean?
Because they had the quantity. Yeah, of course. They had the manpower.
But if you look at the like the production figures and so on for when the Soviet Union got invaded, they got very close to running out of resources. And like most of their armies were captured or destroyed.
One thing are resources and the other are men to send to battle. I think they never risk running out of men to send to battle.
They came very close to running out of aluminium and things like that, and men,
Aluminium, that's essential for planes, of course.
Lend-Lease helped a lot in terms of getting them through this short-term period when Barbarossa happened, where they could have run out of men, they could have run out of resources. It probably would have been closer, but Hitler was almost right. The Soviet Union was close to collapse at one point.
But the problem is at that point his own armies had collapsed more or less.
Yeah,
no? They were missing everything on the Eastern Front.
Well, like I was saying to you, like most of their army was horse-drawn because they couldn't get the oil, and they got too far for their supply chain. They couldn't, they couldn't.
It was completely unable. Yeah, no. I was reading the other day, just by pure chance, an article about the Italian men that were sent to the front on on that campaign. They were completely unorganized in a way,
Yeah, yeah.
co- complete. They didn't have anything basically. Like at first they were performing good because actually they had some resources, but when they ran out, they were not resupplied at all. They were missing the most basic things. They were missing like clothes to keep themselves warm. So they were missing anything.
So were the Germans. They never really they never really accounted for the need for like winter clothes for troops, and a lot of them just died of frostbite and things like that.
That's very very
For,
unfortunate.
for
Yeah.
the Germans and probably the Italians, and I think the Romanians as well, because the Romanians were like the poor ally. You see what I mean?
There were then.
They
Okay,
weren't
no,
well
yeah.
equipped. And I think like trench foot. So this is where you stand in mud for days on end, and eventually you get like
Oh,
gangrene or
yeah,
trench
yeah.
foot. Stuff like that was quite common because people were cold and didn't have good boots or good coats. And you're talking about Russia where it can be like -20 or -30 degrees.
They were completely
So
unprepared. You cannot prepare for that if you don't really know what it means. Maybe they thought in theory to know what they were getting into, but actually,
well. They thought the campaign would be over by the time that winter arrived. They were gambling on the fact they would be able to do the campaign during summer. If you see what
the
I
famous
mean.
story of the ant and the cicada.
Just like Napoleon, they didn't
Same
account for the
story.
Russian
So
winter.
many
Yeah,
times it happened along the course of
yeah.
history.
It's always the same thing when people try to invade Russia. It's the
It
distances
ends
and and
badly, yeah.
the winter. You know.
I mean, it's a stupid thing maybe, but if you think about certain strategy games, you can see that distance creates a lot of problems. Like if you do big
Yeah.
wars in Civilization or maybe the Total War series, even better Crusader Kings, when you have the largest map, you tend to realize after a while that even if certain dynamics maybe are not that much simulated in the game, you will still have more difficulties just for the fact that it's farther. Like you cannot send reinforcements as easily. You have to hold control over a larger span of the map. Video games let you understand certain things
Well,
very well.
I want to try Hearts of Iron because that's kind of like you
I
can
tried it. I didn't like it. It's very
sounds like a
micromanaging.
good idea.
It's so micromanaging. It's not even
Yeah.
realistic. What war leader has to do all that? I mean, it's a bit annoying to do.
Well,
I learned the system and then never played it after
you, you,
learning.
you know what most of these strategy games and sort of RTSs don't really model is that so for a commander in a war like the Second World War, like an RTS or strategy game will show you where all the units are and like where all your units are. But in reality, when you ask your units for reports, those reports take like 2 or 3 hours to come in. Some of them won't report in. Some of them will report incorrectly, and like some of the units you just don't know where they are. So
Uh-huh.
like
Uh-huh. It's true. Never
most
simulated.
most
Yeah,
generals just don't have this
it's
incomplete
true.
tactical situation that
Absolutely.
you do in reality. Like in reality, you have to make a guess because some of your guys didn't radio in. You have to
They
guess
should
where they
make a
are.
game about that. It would be cool, it would be different. It would be like the introduction of the fog of war, no? That was kind of revolutionary when they thought about it the first time.
Yeah,
I'm in
I mean,
combat, by the way.
most real generals would do really well if they had the perfect data that games give you about where everything is, but they don't. They're making guesses on where the enemy is because they don't really know.
Of
Um,
course, of
or
course.
you have your best guess. If you see what I mean, and that might be right if you're a good commander, or if your units just give you the wrong information and you make the wrong guess, it
That's
might be wrong.
friendly, that's friendly. Okay, now I was turning into something, but it was a German plane, climbing again. And that, oh, damn it, there was the other guy as well. Fuel tank hit.
Where are you?
South of the enemy railway station.
Oh, you're at the enemy railway station. Okay,
Oh.
I'll go over there. I'm at ours right now.
There's fights. Yeah, there are a lot of planes flying all directions.
That sounds good.
Yeah, come. You have a 110, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll probably get
I can still
wrecked.
fly. I can still fly, but the engine is damaged. I don't know for how long.
Fly west. I'm in 12 or
Oh,
16.
it's shooting me. Okay, now I'm probably first engine. Kun is going. Yeah, it's broken.
Fly west, and when you get to like 13, 17, keep at 8. Then put your lights on, and I'll see if I can intercept you.
Okay, but probably I won't get there. I'm actually turning towards the objective because I expect to be going down real soon. But wait a sec, actually the engine is still running.
Is
And
it
there is something here. Cannot tell if friend or foe. Okay, that's the 110 that I saw earlier. Maybe if he could cover me. No? Ah! Okay, blacked out. Turning. I'm still south of the the railway station.
I'm heading towards the railway station. There are several planes that high. I can see
Actually, I can
Foxtrails.
still fight. I'm on the deck. I'm on the deck
Okay,
together with a friendly 110. Was
I see at
cover, I
least
don't want to leave at the moment.
I see at least one plane up high contrailing to the.
Yeah, there's plenty. There must be 5, 6. It's full of planes at
They're
altitude.
probably all German, but I don't know.
No, there was a Russian there. Okay, I'm on fire.
Oh shit! There's a Russian up there.
Oh, I could have tried to shoot him while he passed me. Okay, now I'm on fire. I might strafe something on my way down since I'm pointing at the station like that anti-air. Still points. I'm on fire. A real pilot would worry about something else at this point, I guess.
I can see something heading the same way.
Well, I crashed
Probably German.
into... Zarlok incurs a penalty for firing on a friendly. What the fuck is he speaking about? I destroyed the gun, though. I destroyed an anti-air gun. I wasn't shooting anyone. I was being shot at. I wasn't shooting anything. Just the gun on the ground. This is unfair. I destroyed the gun on the ground in any case. Well, okay. Taking off again, but this time I'll take a German fighter. F4, F4. I got actually an assist. When? And I destroyed the gun. Well, okay. I mean...
Well, you're in a 202, so you... I don't know.
For flying a 202, that was kind of good, no?
It wouldn't have been your gunner, so I don't know what it was.
No, absolutely. I don't understand it, but still.
You don't have a gunner.
Better than nothing. No, we don't carry gunners on our 202s. Speaking as the Italian.
Single seat? Yeah.
Okay, Ivanovsko is under attack, by the way.
Oh shit, there's something behind me.
I actually kinda enjoyed the dogfight without VR. Maybe the first time. I wasn't doing too badly after all, and I kinda enjoyed it.
I can't see this guy. Something on my 6. My gunner's out, but I can't see it.
It's full of planes. There are planes everywhere.
My gunner's opened his window, so it must be there somewhere.
What's your altitude?
I don't know. Like 2K or something, I think.
I'm sure I saw at least a Russian flying up high. Okay, taking off with a 109. This time I want the kill. I want the kill. Rolling.
Fucking hell, oh there it is. That's going to be on my 6 in a second.
That's not good, huh?
No, I'm following it. It's not on my 6. I'm on his 6 now, I think. No,
you're on his 6, okay.
We're doing a head on.
Well, you could win it with a 110.
A turn fight maybe, but...
Okay, there's an enemy above our airfield who is intercepting a bomber. Look at this fucker. Okay, I'm going after it.
God damn it, I lost him now. There he is.
There's a lot of people chasing this fighter above the base. The feeling of smoothness of the game running at full frame rate is pretty damn cool, I must tell you. I must tell you that if I can filter out the fact that yes, I'm not playing the way I want, that it's still working so much better in terms of performance. I might kill this guy.
Got loads of hits on me.
I might get this guy. Let me see. Increasing my speed. No, I think the other guy will get him. Yeah, boom. Did I get a second assist maybe? No idea. Hitcher destroyed. Araf Hatcher. But the base is still under attack. Wait a sec. We're having another guy raiding the base.
Second engine damage. Shit.
No, it's gone.
I got into scissors with him. I tried to get him to overshoot, but I...
Really? You can do that kind of maneuvering with the 110, huh? Amazing.
Yeah, I can't figure out where he went though. So I got him off me. I just don't know where he is now. My gunner's closed his hatch, which is incredible. Like, why would you close your hatch when you...
Yeah, they close it cost. They're worried that you might catch a cold if they don't, I guess.
It's like he knows there's an enemy plane around because it just attacked me. I'm trading fuel. He knows it must be around, but like,
no,
why
but
the fuck is
it's the same thing with War Thunder. It irritates me to no end. When you're flying the Black Widow, it's got the turret that goes all the way forward, no? And every time you're not using yourself the turret, it to the front. So it takes like 4 or 5 seconds for it to return behind when an enemy is again there.
Like, the gunner really wouldn't do that, you know.
Doesn't make sense. I mean, leave it there. No, but also when you're controlling the gun yourself, you go out of its firing arc, it instantly starts returning to the front. And then when you again point inside the firing arc, it turns all the way back to the behind.
Yeah.
The most stupid thing imaginable, and also gets you killed, unfortunately. Does it tell me about the assists here?
Well, both my engines damaged. No, just the second one. Okay. Still running.
Okay, where are you right now?
Over there, train station.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm 1416, 2 squares away.
I don't know where this guy went because he's just left me alone now.
Well, that's good. But you're damaged,
really.
so you should return to base, I guess.
Suppose.
Or maybe try to strafe the ground objectives to score a bit, perhaps. If climbing is out of the picture, I mean. That might get you killed, of course.
I don't know. Well, I got one plane, so apparently I shot him down.
Ah!
I think
That's
my gunner
good.
must have got him or something.
That's good.
I'm gonna go back to
So
the
that's why he let you go. He was dead.
Didn't really let me go, he probably just crashed, yeah.
It's that simple.
Like, it was annoying though, because like he was getting head-ons and he was hitting me, and I couldn't get my nose on him. You see what I mean?
I do.
Which like the scissors didn't work right. What I was doing, I put the flaps down a bit and tried to go into scissors, because if you use flaps, then you can turn harder, if you see what I mean, and slower.
Uh-huh.
And like in the scissors, your objective is to get them to force an overshoot, if you see what I mean. Like that's what you want to do, is get them to overshoot.
Yeah, essentially.
So using the flaps will make you do that slower. Now what's this guy? There's something firing flares up ahead.
Ah.
And smoking really badly.
Probably he's asking for a friends to help.
Well,
friend
yeah.
or foe? Can
I
you
don't know,
tell?
I can't tell. I can
Ah.
just see a giant yellow flare and like a massive smoke trail from
I
something.
wonder if the flare are colored by nation. Probably not.
I don't think they are. Well, I see a dogfight and like at least 2 people are firing flares.
Ah, okay.
There's a massive dogfight going on.
Wonderful. Okay, I'm almost at the objective now. I can actually see the objective, but I don't see any planes, strangely. That's the objective.
I think I might just go low and try and get past this dogfight without getting involved, to be honest.
I'm not sure where this combat you're speaking about is. I'm now right above the objective.
It's in 1316 keypad 3.
Okay,
it's over,
more to the south then. Okay, I'm pointing him there.
Shit cover.
Shit cover?
Yeah. Look at
Okay.
1316, the town in 1416.
Shit cover. 1418. Skirmanovo.
No.
16. Ah, shit cover. Ah, but you're at the other railway station. I'm at the enemy railway station. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why we.
Damaged, so you said go home.
Yeah,
so
right. Ah, you follow my advice. Okay. I'm coming there then.
I think it's right. I can't really dogfight in this state, you know.
I don't know. We seem to have more or less the same number of kills. I don't consider myself completely inept. It's just that you tend to get less kills in dogfights here compared to War Thunder. Well, I mean, today I'm playing in a different way without VR. We'll see if it can work. But I'm not disliking it in principle. In this game, you're not at a disadvantage, but more, I should say perhaps that you're very much at an advantage in War Thunder because it's so easy to spot.
I'm just praying to get home here because this will be 2 flights and 2 returns with points, you know. That'll be good.
Ah, yeah, you killed someone, indeed. You should do it.
Really with my gunner, I think. Shit, I'm going too far to the south. Both of my engines are still running, and engine 2 is still like doing stuff.
It's a very durable plane. I experienced the same thing you're speaking about. Being damaged or returning to base, no problem.
without the engine dying.
Even if he
Just
was
keeps
down.
running for ages. I think it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
leaking oil.
Then it suddenly stops, One might stop suddenly, but then you have the other.
Well, it was in combat mode for a second, so I'm just trying to slow it down. I don't want to be in combat mode.
Well, no, not with the damage engine and not while approaching base. By the way, the base is under attack, Watch out.
Is it?
Yeah, it's flashing. For me,
Shit.
at least.
Yeah, it says that, yeah. Oh, I can see AA going off over the base, yeah.
It was under attack when I took off as well. They're really
not a lot I can do then. I'm just going to have to try and land because I can't go somewhere else.
I don't want to say that they're pounding the base, but in a way they are.
Giving the base a good ground pounding.
Yeah, in a way they are impounding the base.
Oh, I can see, like, a Stuka. Oh, that's okay. That's a Stuka.
Okay, seeing a Stuka is not bad in principle.
Well, I thought it was the enemy plane.
You always feel a certain type of familiarity with other people that they're flying a coffin with wings.
Oh, the 110's not a coffin.
No, speaking about the Stuka.
Yeah.
And the pilot that flies it, like
when
we are.
When you see other pilots in the same thing.
Yeah, no, yeah, but not in particular like the same thing now, but a thing that we also flown. I think we are the 1% to actually fly the Stuka in this game's multiplayer, to attempt to, at the very least. But more than anything, it was just a joke. It's not worth overthinking it.
I'm trying to land, I'm not really...
No, I understand.
not really a jokey move.
No, good. Land that thing. Rule the scoreboard to hell.
Going too bloody fast.
That's not good.
I'm doing like 250 kph. That's like
I see a contrail.
fast.
Finally, I see something. What's this sound I'm hearing?
Could be me.
Ah, from your... I don't know.
Shit. Oh god.
What happened? You landed?
I hit a 109 that was taking off.
Oh, oops. Oops.
He
destroyed you. Ofo Thomas destroyed frag. No, maybe the one who got the point was the one who damaged you.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, that was so annoying.
What fucking luck for him. A landing accident.
One plane, emergency landing, 0 points, 8 points. 8 points? What?
Well, you did damage the enemy.
Because it was an emergency landing on our own fucking airfield. Jesus Christ.
It was an emergency landing, I see.
Yeah.
Well, but you exploded, I mean. Did you explode?
No, I didn't explode.
Well, but you crashed pretty hard. Okay,
no, it wasn't even that hard.
Well, but it counted for an emergency landing.
I can't get a 190 from anywhere other than... No, there's no 190s.
It's too early.
I don't like it. The F-109 F2.
I'm flying an F, yeah, I'm flying an F.
Removed headrest, armored windscreen.
See shit in terms of rear visibility, unfortunately.
20mm and 151 machine guns. 151/20, 200 rounds. Take that then. Don't really like the 109 to be honest. I know that's a controversial opinion.
It's not bad, I mean, what don't you like about it?
The rear visibility. Mostly.
The rear visibility is bad. That's true.
Yeah, if you have the removed windscreen that helps, but it's still not great. I mean, to be fair, it's not really any worse than like an LA5, I guess.
No, but with the glass headrest it's good, but it's on the G version. I'm not flying the G version now.
No, I'm in an F. I've got the removed.
Okay, there's a guy tracking me, which is probably an enemy. Turning guard. Let me see if I can spot it again. Where the hell?
Where did you go?
I'm at the friendly railroad station, more or less. Now I'm moved from it. And I think I got an enemy on my tail, but I'm not sure. Trying to find it again. He might have lost.
If you're a 109, climb.
Good idea. Yeah, follow your advice.
Because like don't do a steep climb, do a shallow climb. You can climb quite fast in a shallow climb. Like
okay.
Sustained climb basically.
Thank you for the idea.
There's no climb meter, so I can't give you a figure for how much you should climb, but
I'm
Yeah,
into the clouds now. I should be safe. I should be
like
safe.
climb at like a 30-degree angle or something like that. If you see what I mean.
Okay, okay. Now coming
Oh,
to 2 kilometers and a half. Still don't
typical Wings
see
of
this
Liberty,
guy.
watching a Warrior 9 taking off and just randomly turning left into the trees.
Ah, well, okay. That's the type of mayhem you expect from a video game.
Yeah.
Warning, the enemy attacked the railway station. Ah, okay, then I gotta die for this objective.
Really?
It says so.
Yeah. Well, that means I'm gonna go there then.
I'm there, basically. I'm diving for the objective. Let me see if I can find this guy.
Try and get to no, climb to
Okay.
3K. Just look for it. Look for it from above.
You think I shouldn't go down already? Yeah, I think you're
No.
right. I think you're
Height
right.
is the best thing you've got in a Warrior 9.
Okay, thanks for the advice.
I would say. I mean, you can turn fight, but then you need to drop flaps. You see what I mean?
If you drop flats, you can win the turn fight. Okay.
This is the mistake I make, is not dropping flaps for a turn fight in the 109.
No, I never did originally. I learned it while
Good.
playing War Thunder with the other guys that we met through the
And
screen.
apparently, like, a good tactic in the 109 is to ride the stall, so like be at around 200 kph in turns, because you can get it to drop a wing and use that to turn sharper, if you see what I mean.
I think I know, because I should have done it with some plan. But speaking mostly about War Thunder now, where I have more duels in general than what I experience here, unfortunately.
I mean, German pilots will tell you the 109 is really good. People who play German will tell you the 109 is like reasonable. I guess it depends which 109. That's the thing. People who are watching will say, "Well, which 109?" But like the Gs are pretty good, I think.
The Gs seem to be the ones I enjoy the most. I'm not an expert on this line of planes. I only fly it here because in other games, yeah, well, speaking about War Thunder, the main other thing I do, I don't even have German planes. Never played that Tech 3. I don't know, never felt the need. It was one of the most popular ones. I wanted to be a bit unpredictable.
I mean, I want to learn a bit more about the Italian planes in World War II, because they're not really talked about very much. So I'd like to learn a bit more about them. I'd like to learn more about like what the Italian army was doing in Africa, because it seems like they did well up to a point in Africa. Like
Yeah, not really anything game changing though, I think.
their reputation is their reputation is they did really badly, but actually they did fairly well, I think, at least in some of the operations.
I don't know. There must be some book written about that.
Oh, there'll be loads. I mean, it sounds like it was the same thing as the Eastern Front, where they weren't supplied well enough, basically.
So same story.
So they ran out of tanks, and their artillery shells.
Okay,
weren't
they're
great.
bombing the target. Let me see.
I think that's the story. The story of Italy during the war is like not enough production, not enough supplies, not good enough supply chain, basically.
Yeah, also stupid leadership, but that was typical of most of the Axis countries.
I think you could argue that like bad leadership is kind of why they ended up with a shit economy, because Mussolini didn't realize that there was the need to diversify their economy away from what they were doing in the First World War. If you see what I mean? That's probably why it ended up that way.
I probably do see what you mean. What the heck?
I don't know enough, because that's more economics, and I'm not really an economics person. You see what I mean?
I like it in principle as a topical study, but never really look into it. I hate mathematics too much.
It gets really complicated quite fast. Like economics sounds simple, but like when you start studying it, it gets really complicated.
I can imagine. Where the heck? I saw the PA2, I lost it because of the Novia. Among all these trees, it's not easy to keep your eye on.
I'm in 1315 keypad 6, so I'm just west of the airfield, just west of the train station now. I can see it.
I'm low above the station because I was trying to intercept that PA2, but I completely lost it. Just bombed the objective. He will be heading east, I guess, after releasing his bombs.
Yeah, I might fly east a bit and see if I can catch him.
I'm doing the same.
I'm doing 450 kph, so I might be faster than it is.
Wait, I have a contact. Are you east of the railway station? Southeast of the railway station?
I'm due west.
Then it's not you. Okay, I'll go intercept this thing and see what it is. It looks small. I'm saying it looks piccolo. It looks small, and that makes me think it should be It should be a fighter, so not the PA2 I saw. He's coming for a head-on, this guy. Look at him. Not sure what the heck I'm looking at, unfortunately.
Whoa, there's something beside me in the clouds.
I think it's Russian, not 100% sure, but I'm turning into it. Here you are, he's climbing steeply. That's fucking Russian, and it's chasing one of our friends, possibly.
There it is.
Okay. It's very
What are
difficult
you?
to keep the view on it, but I think I'm looking...
Oh, I found the Peshka, I think.
Oh, nice,
No,
got it.
that's a fighter. It's
I'm
Russian,
following what seems like a lag or a
though. No,
yak.
that's a 109. Shit.
That's a MiG, I'm following a MiG, okay. Here you are. I'm not that badly positioned right now, I might even get it. Let me see. Oh shit, that thing can turn. That thing can turn! Holy hell! First engine cooling system failed. Damn it.
Oh, I think I found the Peshka now.
Wants to
I'm
fight head-on 100%.
So the Peshka is directly over the objective. I think it might be a 111 actually. Not sure.
I'm fighting this MiG together with another guy. It shouldn't
Yeah,
go
that's a
down.
111. Disregard. That's a 111. That's on our side.
In a proper dogfight, this view control doesn't really cut it. I ended up losing him again. Here you are. Here you are.
So there's a 111 in 1316 Keypad 5.
Oh,
So don't, if you see a 2-engine, that's not
okay, thank you.
that's not the Peshka.
I'm still turning after the MiG, together with this other guy who is attacking him. But I might get the MiG. Shooting it now. Yeah, I hit you. I hit you. You're going down, I think. Should be going down.
Oh, good.
I think, yeah. I should probably try and bank it also because he damaged my cooling system. Yeah, let me go.
If you're damaged, go home. Yeah.
Should be doing down, I'm not sure. I saw him fall. He has some hole in the... No, shit hole, it's still there. What the fuck is this guy? Come on.
Is he following you still?
No, this has recovered. But wait a sec, it's not the MiG. Oh, it's not the... It's the MiG, okay. I can follow. He's heavily damaged, I think. Smoking just a bit, but he seems to lack power. Fortunately. What the hell?
I see something on the deck near the train station. It's
the
probably
MiG.
a 109, I think.
I didn't kill him. Okay, keep shooting. Okay. Is he falling? No. This guy is good. I think. He's now on the tail of my friend. What the hell? Look at him. He's sliding with his wing. He's doing very complex maneuvering. Someone's shooting me, unfortunately. But I'm also shooting him. I think I destroyed something. So this is another MiG that I'm now shooting. And shooting. And shooting. Come on, will you die? This is dying. This is dying. Ha! Ah, this looks very cool. You know why it looks cool? Because for the first time in my life it's running at actual proper frame rate. And I can see the plane moving about, not just some pictures of it once in a while.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've changed my settings and up high I'm getting 80, 85 FPS.
I know, but you don't stream, that's the thing. If you stream in VR,
Yeah.
you just can't do it. I think I got 2 kills. I should go and bank them, absolutely. I'm in big danger at this point, also because damage. First engine damage, okay, let me try to return. This is the first time I had fun in a dogfight without VR.
Cool.
It was fun, yes. This morning there were a couple of times I was close to this. I think I'm gonna die though, because it's saying bail out, did I see it? Structural failure bailout. There were a couple of times I came close this morning, like when intercepting the bombers, but still I kept losing teams while looking around. The thing is, if you take advantage of the fact that it runs so well, you can understand the movements of the enemy a bit better. And it kind
Yeah.
of it's a trade-off. You can take advantage of that. No, but the main thing of War Thunder is that I cannot play War Thunder without VR because it's harder. There is no compare. It's so much harder to spot things. It's like we have a chat in place by playing in VR. I absolutely didn't suspect it. Things they have an aura around them to see the planes. It's like spotting here, car. Imagine with War Thunder without VR. Becomes a complete different game. I have a very newfound respect, not that I didn't respect them previously, but even more so to the people we play with without VR. They're having it much harder than us, absolutely.
Someone can use track IR. A lot of people do, I think.
Yes, but it's the same because track ER, you still can move your head, but you won't have the.
It gives you head movement.
It's made easier by the fact that the planes are just more visible in VR. They probably thought about setting the lower resolution that the older VR headset had. Hi Patrick, welcome. Thank you for your comment.
I think in this game, in terms of visibility and spotting, track IR users are a bit of an advantage.
Probably. No, it's what I was going to say. It's what I was going to say. In this game, playing without VR, I don't feel at a disadvantage compared to before, because it kind of there's a trade-off. You can do certain things better, and you can still spot. It's still difficult to spot with VR. In War Thunder, VR is easier because it's too easy to spot. Hey, Patrick! Patrick is coming to play with us. Hi, with pleasure.
Cool.
You want okay.
Something just bombed.
Okay, I'm returning to base and damage. I hope I manage. Patrick, do you need a Discord link? I will give it to you through Facebook. Tell me, huh? After I land, of course. Otherwise, if you know the Discord, we are in the Beagle Point Discord.
Someone just joined.
Ah, okay, but I cannot hear him. I think he has a low volume. Yeah, I can hear a voice, but very faint. I got
we can't hear you at the moment, mate.
I might. Ooh, my plane is shaking badly. My engine might be breaking real soon. I
think I see an IL-2 down there.
I don't think I'll be back to bed. But still, the GOG fight was cool, so I don't feel too bad about this.
Hear me better?
Yeah.
Bit. Turn it up more if you can.
How about now?
More.
We can also raise your volume through Discord.
How about now?
Oh, perfect.
Better.
Is that better or too much?
No, it's good. It's good.
Good news. I found a Peshka.
Nice. The one that I couldn't get. Good.
Since I'm in a 109, you know.
Okay, I'll be crash landing on a frozen river. Just 10 kilometers from the base. What a shame. We're on Wings of Liberty, yeah?
Stop killing it, the guy in front of me. Stop it, leave it alone. It's fine.
You should rejoice for the war effort that the enemy gets killed. Not be jealous of the kill, in theory.
Oh, he killed my engine.
Okay, and I'm safely on the ground.
Got shots on him, but my engine's dead.
Oh, that's bad.
Uh-huh. That's bad, yes.
Okay, I'm raising Patrick's volume so I can hear him better. And I'm on the ground and in friendly territory. Finish the mission. Let's see how much I score. 2 kills, I mean, it's not bad. 2 planes. Force landing multiplicates times 2, 16 points. Well, I mean, it's an improvement. 2 air kills ain't bad. But most of all, I did it without VR. That's the most satisfactory part.
Shit, my pilot got injured. But did I get a kill? I think he's still flying. He might go down though.
Ooh, we're out of F4s. I have to pick the
No
F2.
victories. Oh, fucking hell.
You're spawning?
Well, they've killed our train station now. No, they actually. Did they?
Patrick, I cannot really hear. I only hear my own voice coming from your audio for some reason.
You only hear your voice?
Just a bit. Ah no, you
Yeah,
wasn't
you're
speaking.
echoing back.
You're echoing back a bit,
Okay.
but not much. Not much.
Me.
Well, okay. If I have to pick the F2, would you pick the 109 F2 or the Maki?
Personally, I take
Is it
the
better? It
109.
should be better now. Shouldn't hear your voice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, now we hear you very loud and clear.
Okay, I'm going to take a 110 and fly to the tank column.
110. Ivanovsk?
No, the southmost airfield, whatever it's called.
Zetino? I'll do the same. Let's bomb. Like
Yeah,
I said,
so-
one fighter, one bomber. One fighter, one bomber. I'll keep the...
Oh, you're going to fly a
the
fighter?
No, now it's bomber time. I just was flying a fighter.
You got
Okay.
wings?
110.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Well, right
Wings
now
of
at the
Liberty.
moment.
110 with the 2 big bombs. And what do you say? Additional armor plates? Yes. It's better, no?
It seems to be really early war, so you can't take the duck. Oh, there's a HS-129.
You don't like the duck.
Well,
Do you like the
I
duck
don't.
now?
No,
Not
I don't
yet.
know, but it's good. I'll give him that. It's not a bad plane. I don't think I should take the duck though, because it's like a plane that I haven't really flown before, so not really a great idea.
No, of course.
I'll take the 110.
I'm spawning the 110 right now. I'm on the
Okay.
parking space. Then straight east to tank column. Okay, there's a 110 already taking off. He's probably doing the same thing.
Seems like everyone's had the idea to get in bombers. Probably go to the tank column as well.
You just close your canopy, right? That's you.
That's me, yeah.
What are you flying, Patrick?
I'm loading into Wings of Liberty
Okay,
right now.
not yet into the server. We are German, we took off from Zetino. We're taking off, I should say. Okay, one engine running.
Don't forget your radiators.
Ah, right. I cannot control the radiators yet.
I'm going to go 50-50 for now. It's cold, so they shouldn't get that hot.
No.
What happened?
Wings of Liberty sometimes won't work for me, and it'll just load the screen and just send me right back to.
It does it for me as well.
Just
Maybe
join again.
try register on the server's page. Could
Yeah,
it be
check
that?
your register, because obviously April just started, so if you're not registered, then
Yeah,
might
they
have
started a new event, a new campaign. What's the name of it? A new.
I need to be on there. I need to be on Wings of Liberty's page.
You
need
need
to register on
to
the webpage.
with your nickname, and then because
with your
otherwise it
in-game
hits
nickname,
you.
not your Steam one, like your in-game one.
It might be that.
Okay. Just registration.
Yes, with
Yeah,
your
just
nickname in game, and it should let you.
Just Google Wings of Liberty Avia stats, and you'll see it.
It's easy to find. Yeah,
You're taking off, I see.
yeah. Rolling
I'm right
straight
behind
on. Okay, perfect.
I'm taking off
Also,
as well.
another thing I like, without VR, you can actually move the pilot's head up and down, like I do in War Thunder. That's a great asset in general. I was going to say for dogfights, but also, for instance, while taking off, if you raise the pilot's head by quite a bit, you can see forward. That's very useful. I'm turning left now to go to the tank column.
It's a very shallow left turn.
Is
But
it?
then you're going quite slowly right now.
Well, I'm still slow. Yeah, I don't want to really
Yeah.
overdo it. Let me see. Are you? Ah, you're right behind me. Okay.
Throttle back a bit, because you're probably in combat mode right now.
I am.
Throttle back to constant, like 63% throttle maybe.
64. I want to be.
65.
I like Nintendo. Nintendo 64. Have you seen the video? No, the famous memetic video with the kid that was so happy and he's screaming like a madman. Ah, Nintendo 64.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty famous.
Or do I sign up on their website, or because I'm
Yeah,
already
sign up.
logged? I already have an account on Wings of Liberty.
No, just log in if you've already got one. And just make sure you're registered. And it lets you in for this season. I can see your bomb socks. I'm underneath you. I'm
Well,
directly behind you, and underneath I can see two
Yeah.
large bombs underneath.
I think I can see you if I look behind. No, strange enough, I
You
don't
can't.
see.
I'm on your low 6. I could just
Ah,
shoot you down.
okay. Well, don't.
I might just shoot you down. Just
That
just
would
for the
be
lols.
very very rude.
It would, yeah.
The guy you crashed into, Hofo Thomas, is saying
Yeah.
just check your 6. But I don't think he's the one you crashed into. Probably he was the enemy that damaged you, who got the kill because you crashed into the other guy.
Let me have a look at the chat. Yeah, he's on the enemy he's on the enemy team because you can see red next to his name, so that means he's on the allied side.
It's the one. He got the kill for you crashing on land. How
Shit.
lucky.
That's so annoying.
That's annoying. Yeah.
I got my 110 back to base on one engine, having shot this guy down.
Yeah, that was a very terrible outcome. I agree.
On landing, a 109 came out of nowhere from the side and hit me.
Holy hell!
Hit me sideways on while I was braking to a stop.
I see you right behind me. Okay. I could shoot you. I could shoot you as well with my rear machine gun. Oh, in theory.
If you do, I'll open fire with
That would be. The enemy team would be extremely grateful. They're enraged on the shots. This guy is saying, "Not your bloody thing when I flame that coward." Holy hell! What's up?
Who's he talking about?
Luck, you clown. Thanks.
I think he's talking about someone else that shot him down just now.
Stay out, you white knight. Have you ever noticed that when they chat on Flight Simulator, it's only to berate on one another? Like DCS is terrible. Yeah. If you see the chat on DCS, it looks like they're 5-year-old kids in their schoolyard, constantly bickering with one another. That DCS is the worst for that. They start these flames that never end. No one speaks about toxic objectives, nothing. They're just flaming one another.
Yeah.
And you, sir, are a gentleman and a scholar, this guy is saying. By the way, I wasted some time configuring DCS to play without the VR, since I will have to do it.
Yeah,
and I could play DCS anytime. I could play it even tomorrow morning if you want.
Not tomorrow, but I'll get on to my friend and see when he wants to do this training flight.
I can train you for the F-16, huh? I can fly it. The F-15, excuse me. The 15, right.
It's a low priority. I'm not that keen on it. So
okay.
Whenever we get a chance.
With your friend, you would do it. With me, no.
Yeah.
I can fly the F-15. I can fly them all the models that I bought. I can fly.
Keep going into combat mode to keep up with you.
Combat mode? Okay.
What's your speed right now?
Let me see. 400.
I'm in like full emergency mode, just trying to keep up with you.
Really? This is strange. Let me see if you forgot to raise something. No, the gear seems up. I cannot tell the flaps state because I'm ahead. Okay. Well then I don't know. Did you close the canopy? You closed it because I saw you close the canopy.
Yeah.
But now I went in combat mode when you said you was passing me, so I throttled back now. I throttled back.
The canopy rips off if you leave it open. So
no, I know it opens sideways. Someone is bombing something in front of us. There's a plane. Contact 1 o'clock, same altitude, and there was an explosion down. So
I think that's 110.
It just bombed a tank. I guess this gives us the general idea of the location of the tank. There's one smoking. He destroyed one tank at the very least.
I'm breaking off to the left to have a look.
Okay, let's split up. At least
climb and go left.
It's time to attack, I guess. Let me see.
I don't see them yet.
No, me neither, but I know where they would be because I saw the explosion. They're inside that tiny town, it seems.
I think they're right next to it.
Let me see. The bomb went off right into the town, I think. I can
they might be on that road in the center of town.
I have the secret weapon of zooming by just putting my face against the monitor, which was impossible with VR.
Well,
and there's okay. Yeah, it's more or less it's that, yeah. I see a smoking tank, and there's another by the trees, to the left of it. Hey? Yeah, I'm flying right above it now. I'll have to go around to put myself into alignment.
I don't see them.
I see only one tank that hasn't been destroyed. By the big tree on one side of the city. It's very close to the... Okay, I will try a next pass, but if you already bombed it, I'll go for another if I can find it. I don't know.
Whoa, did he hit a tree there?
Let me see if you...
I think I got him.
It's not the same I was looking at, because the one I'm looking at is not exploding right now, so I'll go and bomb it, I guess. Did you drop both bombs on the same tank?
Yeah, I dropped 2 big bombs on it.
Yeah, you was on the other side of the city, in fact.
I killed something.
Good. I'm going for this one tank.
There's a fighter on me.
Okay, dropped. I should have killed it. I don't know, it was on target. Yeah, I destroyed a T-34. You got a fighter on you? Okay.
Yeah, first engine is out.
I see you and I see the fighter. Turning into the fighter. I see you, and I no longer see the fighter. Here it is. There's another team flying at the same altitude as us,
Okay, both
increasing my
minutes damage.
speed. He's attacking the other guy. No, wait a sec. Ah, no, it was him. Okay, he was strafing you again. Trying to get this guy.
No, he's
Oh
trying to get me.
shit! Now someone else is attacking me. There were more than one fighters, unfortunately. I don't know. I'm turning guard, very low altitude. I might try to accelerate away, but they will probably get me. Okay, my gunner is firing. Come on. Come on, get him.
Both of my engines died.
Do your job properly for once. I think he's damaged. I see some smoke. I'm also leaking. I'm trying to escape. I'm trying to escape.
I'm in friendly territory. Try and lower my gear and land.
Okay.
Gonna hit a tree though.
Oh. Okay, I'm damaged but safe. I'm trying to return to base. I'm not dogfighting this guy. I got the tank.
Gear collapsed, so...
I got the tank. I want the points.
Well... No victories. I don't believe that. I don't believe I didn't kill anything at all.
Got killed by a guy named Backfire.
Yeah, backfire.
Okay, heading back to Zetino. Now I'm completely in friendly territory. One engine is leaking, seems like it's leaking fuel. Throttling back. Patrick, did you manage to register and join the server?
I'm trying again. I've been trying for the past couple minutes. It just keeps sending me back.
That's strange.
I don't know if it's a bug with the server or what, but...
No, I know, it's happened to me as well. It's happened to me as well. Perhaps we could try the tactical air war server.
Yeah, try tactical air war. I mean,
why don't you try and join that, and then you tell us what planes they have. If they have a later scenario,
let's see what I got on the scoreboard before I do that.
I would totally play tactical air war, but my tactical air war is saved for my squadron, so I can't really play.
No, okay.
I don't want to ruin my stats.
No, of course.
I'm gonna go on there and see what's what.
Well, tell me what planes they have, gents. I might follow.
Go on, you can do a few flights.
Nah, it keeps sending me back.
Oh, did you run out of planes or something?
Me? No. No, Wings of Liberty just keeps shooting me back to the...
No, I was thinking about Wings of Liberty, yeah.
Yeah, it probably doesn't like your connection. You probably have too high a ping or something.
This game is strange. Sometimes it works. It happened to me as well that I couldn't join a server that I wanted to play on.
It's not the game.
It lets me join at night, but it doesn't let me join Wings during the day. That's what it is.
It's the scripts they run on the server. Like if I think that they can run scripts on the server, and if it doesn't, if it doesn't get everything it wants from you, like the right ping and so on, then it'll kick you. That script will kick you basically. Can't join tactical air war. That's weird. It just loaded and didn't do anything.
It's the same thing that's happening for him on the Wings of Liberty, because this game does it. This game does it. It does it. It happened to me. The other day I was going to play with someone and he kept telling me, join the server, and I kept trying and I couldn't. And in the end I had to play alone.
Yeah, to be fair, there are problems with the game's netcode as well, but there are also scripts.
There are so many problems. So many problems in general with this game.
No, I'm in.
You're in? Okay.
I'm just going to see what's on the Allied side.
But probably it's the same thing as yesterday, because the scenario lasted like 36 hours.
Well, unless one side wins, that's the thing.
Tell me, if it has more recent planes, I would love to actually.
Looks like it's the same, I think.
Oh.
Same map, the P40, IL-2, all that shit.
I think an enemy is tracking me like 5 kilometers from the goddamn airfield. Holy hell! Where are you?
Yeah, it's all like Russian early warplanes right now. It's
the same as yesterday. No, it's that short to play on the server because of the wait times. Let's stay on Wings of Liberty.
Well, no one won the server, I think. No one won the map, so like it's not changed.
No, it doesn't.
What we could do is go on to.
I think the server. I think tactical air war is locked out for like an hour and a half until the map changes.
What about Combat Box? That's 1944. Only 14 players.
How many players?
Only 14.
14. No, it's so boring to play on an empty
Let's see
server.
whether there are any like populated servers that have late war planes on them.
But I asked once, then never spoke about it. But what about co-op? How's co-op in this game? It could be fun to do.
You have to set up custom missions to do it. You can't just jump into a co-op mission. It's not that simple.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Of course, it wouldn't be simple. It's goddamn
Looks like
Sturmovik.
it looks like Wings is the only really populated server, and that's not.
That's the usual. It's always like this.
Well, there's 37 on Beloga, but that's not really much fun.
Berloga is just something you do once in a while, but not an entire match, an entire
Beloga's
session.
just chaos. Oh,
Oh, it can be fun, but I would stay on Wings of Liberty after all.
now Wings of Liberty is saying it's
I'm
password
in
protected.
Wings.
It's full and it's saying it's password protected, so I can't get into it.
Oh, for real? Why?
Okay, now it lets me join. I don't know what's going on.
Nice. No, it's Sturmovik.
I think that when it's full, it now says that there's a password. If it's full,
Ah, makes a lot of sense.
I joined Wings.
Nice.
Join.
So it was the server's fault, actually.
yeah,
Okay.
sure it is.
I landed in a strange
your
sideway
success.
way, and actually I'm past the runway now. Will it count
Has it
for a
changed? Has it changed scenario now? Has it
No,
changed
no,
map or something?
not yet. Oh shit, I broke the plane. My landing gear
You-
collapsed. I went after
You
the...
broke the plane.
I broke the plane. Yeah,
Landing accident. Okay.
landing accident.
That's
After a
really annoying when that
successful...
happens.
No, but it was completely unwarranted because I was turning in a strange way. I came from the wrong direction. I hope it counts for a landing. I'm so damn close to the base, like...
You know, I could fly a bomber from
10
Zatino and
minutes.
try and get to their train station.
Successful
long
landing. Okay, counted for a successful landing. I got one vehicle, 15 points. Not so bad, not so bad.
I could fly from Ivanoska and try and get to their.
I'm still very far from your amazing score with that bombing run. Now I will try
What's
to bomb.
what bases are busy at the moment? Like, where can I go to bomb?
The most busy seems to be Zetino, and the closest objective from there, the railroad station in the south, I guess.
There's the airfield at. If I could go from Gorstovo,
Ah, Gostovo to the airfield. You're right. Let's do that. Let's do that.
I'll take a Ju-88 and do that.
Me too, me too. Okay, same
But
loadout as
don't
before.
use your dive brakes. You would need to come in fast on an
Okay,
airfield.
right now starting, and Patrick is with us this time, right?
Is he? I don't know. Are you?
Yes, I am.
Gorstovo? Okay, Ju-88 like us?
Well, you can fly this if you
I'm
want.
fine. I'll be either in front or behind you guys. I'm flying at 110.
Okay,
Okay,
one
are
time.
you going to bomb or are you going to escort? Okay,
bit
do you
of
want to
both.
form up on us when we're taking off? We can circle a few times and wait for you to form out if you want. We're just starting up
How
now.
much fuel? I'm not even going to be that far away.
You need like 30% fuel or something, probably.
I always carry more. Because I'm a prepper. I want to be ready for everything.
You know, I was saying to Zolok the other day, I hope they get the B-25 flyable because I would pay like 50 quid for that, you know.
Don't give them strange
Give them
ideas.
ideas.
I want
Yeah.
to fly it, but I don't want to pay that much for it.
Yeah, but it's a B-25. I mean, yeah, it'd
It's
be
a
great.
B-25. Well, yeah, it's true.
I mean, it's not quite a flying, not quite a B-17, but shit. I mean, it's heavily armed, you know.
It must be fun. Yeah, it will be.
You think the Peshka is hard to shoot down without getting shot? Like, try a B-25. I bet.
I tried it in War Thunder. I seen the
Crazy.
effect that it has there. Imagine flying all these planes for free. Imagine if such a game existed in this reality. A game where you can fly any plane for free. But you hate it.
Yeah, that's IL-2 1946.
Ah, well, yes, it would be.
That's got loads of planes and a.
Yeah, but you cannot play with others anymore, I guess. It's true, it's true.
You can. There are people playing 1946 online, but it's a very small community these days.
It would be. I know because I joined one of their groups on Facebook. I think they are active, but still it won't be the same as this or War Thunder. War Thunder really is on another league in terms of popularity.
Keep
Compared
going.
to...
Don't break. I'm right behind you.
I know.
Don't break. Don't turn.
No. Ah, maybe if I raise my RPM, I will also take off. I forgot
That would
this.
help you.
This very
Push.
little, yeah, very little.
Jesus Christ, I'm going to hit you.
Brake!
Yeah, no, I had to brake and back off.
Well, okay, now you will hit the
I
trees.
thought you'd be going faster.
No, I know, I forgot to turn on.
I think you're going to hit the trees as well, to be honest.
Nah. Well, they're pretty tall trees, so that's true.
Yeah, they're
I
like
better raise the landing gear
raise your landing
earlier.
gear because you can't raise the flaps at this point.
Wonderful. I cannot see the map because I have the zoom wrong.
Turn right a bit.
Yeah.
Start turning right.
Okay. Turning right very, very carefully.
Oh Jesus!
Will you move from where I am? Go a bit to the side. I don't know.
I can't. If I do that, then I'll fucking crash.
Okay. Well, you want me
there
to
we
go
go.
left? You want
No,
me to go?
turn right.
Okay.
Form on me,
Opponent. Let me see.
on your right. On your
see.
low 4 o'clock probably.
Okay, I see you. I'll form up on you. Good idea. So I can. Also...
I mean, you can take the lead if you want, but
No. Go.
so I figure we should go southeast and then go east and then go north to the airfield.
Are you continuous or climb mode?
I'm in continuous right now.
Okay, me too.
Climb mode now.
I forgot to raise my flats.
Yeah, that would help.
That would help as well.
Where are you now? I can't see you.
Right behind you, but a bit far. It's like before. You're
Cool.
going to possibly go
I'm
away.
gonna climb aggressively now because I've
I'm
got
trying
speed.
to find my climb mode. Okay, it's a very much a sweet spot with this plane. It's not too easy to hit the climb mode. It wants to be either continuous or emergency. I mean,
Personally, I found that you set your RPM first and then play with the throttle to get climb mode.
okay, we're going to the airfield of Vorontsov. Finally, I have my map set correctly. I'm not climbing as much as you, but if I climb as much as you, probably I will lose you. Because you're going faster, it's like before, I don't know why.
That's because I'm in takeoff mode. What the fuck?
There
we
okay.
go. Climb mode. Climb mode. There we go.
That would help.
I'm gonna have to level out soon because I'm getting to like 200 kph. I'm climbing very steeply though at the moment.
Yeah, you are. You're much above me, but also slower. In fact, I'm catching up. I think we're attacking the airfield from the south, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go south of it and then we're gonna go north. We're gonna go from like south to north along it, if you see what I mean. Because if you take the straight route, you'll just get intercepted by fighters.
It's true.
Right now, I got to level out.
Yeah, do it, because otherwise I'll overshoot you. Well, I'll pass underneath you.
I'm just gonna throttle up until I get a bit of speed.
Let me see my
Not
speed.
very long. No, I'm backing off to climb mode. 250. Oh, I'm climbing a bit too much.
You're very high. We normally don't go this high with the Ju-88, but it's a good idea. I'm following you.
It's because we want to dive onto the airfield, so you want lots of height to dive.
We're doing the dive bombing this time. Okay.
Don't use the dive brake because you'll end up slow and you'll just get killed by AA.
Not dive brake. All
like
gas, no brake.
Just zero the throttle and try and keep it at like 400 kph.
Okay.
I
can actually follow you well. If I throttle a bit above...
Just going with the throttle idle, basically. What I do is I put the RPM to 100% because that'll slow the plane down. Then zero the throttle. If you need it, then use the dive brake, but you really don't want to because you'll get mauled by the AA.
It's almost like Hitler didn't have a good idea with putting dive brakes on this.
Yeah, fucking dual engine dive bombers is a stupid idea, man.
Were there any that were successful in that role with a twin engine?
Well, the Ju-88, yeah.
Okay. Well, then maybe not so stupid of an idea.
It's just the Ju-88 is an incredible design for what it is. It's not saying that it's particularly suited for this. It's just good despite the requirements, not because of them. If you see what I mean. Like I mean, really, like part. So part of the wider reason that Germany lost is because they couldn't bomb Britain into submission because they didn't have any long-range heavy bombers. Like they needed long-range heavy bombers to take out our factories and our industry, and they just didn't. These are tactical bombers. These are meant to, you see some tanks and you send some tactical bombers, and they can dive on target and they can kill those 5 tanks or whatever it is.
Yes, but it's a completely different role.
These are not the kind of planes that can deliver
thousands,
hundreds of kilograms of bombs like a
AB-25.
like your Lancaster and your Halifax.
Ah, the Lancaster as well. Ah, you were
All-
speaking from the
Love
British.
the Lancaster.
All the 4-engine bombers.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a Lancaster near me that does taxi rides, so you can you can ride on it while it runs its engines and goes down the runway. But they won't fly.
I know you have that. That's pretty
These
cool.
engines is smoking here, Zarlot.
Oh, they are, but I don't have any notice about overheating or anything.
Check the gauges on the side.
Ah, yeah, the gauge. I don't even know where they are. I'm opening the radiator a
On the
bit
engine.
more. On the engine itself, right?
Yeah, like outside the cockpit.
Wait, because without VR it's not the easiest thing to do. You gotta really... No, I cannot do it. I don't have... Okay, I can
Okay,
sort
well,
that.
I'm about to
You're
turn.
turning a different way.
I'm about to turn left.
Right, a little bit.
Still smoking?
A little bit more to the left.
I'm
flying right
turning
next to
down
you
the
on your
RPM. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to turn left and go due east in a second.
Ah, here you are. Okay. Thank you, Patrick.
We're kind of. Let me see. We're not far enough south yet.
You're not turning yet. We're turning later.
No,
Okay.
we're not really there yet. So I'm going to turn soon, but not yet.
How can I be smoking while you're not and yet be so faster? There's a contact. There's a contact in the clouds in front of you, Frag.
Okay, I'm
11, 10
turning left now.
o'clock. You're
I
turning
think that might
towards
be-
the con.
Is that could be? Ooh, are you in the clouds? Just below the clouds?
We're at cloud base.
Yeah, that's him. That's you.
Okay, thank God for that.
There was an F4 flying with us. I don't know where he went though.
Probably got bored.
No, but
They
I saw a contact
Shit.
running sideways. It wasn't
It
Frag.
disappeared. Oh no, it was.
No,
still
still
there.
there.
Yeah. Okay. Right. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just.
Unfortunately, I lost you inside the clouds, Frag.
Okay. I'll put my lights on a second.
No, I don't think they pierced the clouds.
There we go. My lights are on.
Ah, wait, I see you again. Okay.
Okay. Lights are off.
I also see Patrick, I think. Huh?
Welsh warrior. Hey. My parents would like me to say that I'm from Wales. So you know, Wales is like Catalonia. It's kind of like part of Britain, but it doesn't really want to be.
Ah.
We're alright.
We've got some places in Italy that are the same.
Probably like Sicily, I think. A bit.
Sicily doesn't really have this aspiration. It's more something that you will find in the north of Italy, like
Yeah, maybe.
the zones that have been hit by the coronavirus, basically. They
Yeah,
used
yeah.
to have a major political party that vouched for that, to have
But now they're all
the
dead.
secession. They changed. Now they became a general right party, right-wing
Are you
party.
still on me?
I'm on one of you. It's a twin engine, but I can barely see it because of the
I'm
clouds.
turning, yeah, I'm in the clouds. I'm turning north now. I'm making
Yeah,
my
me
north
too. Let's go to this objective
Yeah, I'm
already.
going to turn north now. See if I
Okay.
can find Zarlok.
I'm behind one of you, but now I lost it inside the clouds.
Am I in a left turn?
No, I no longer
you
see
want-
anything. I'm inside the cloud myself and I only see white.
Well,
Wait a
I'm
sec.
At,
I do see something. It's one of you.
I'm at 2,200. I'll put my lights on. Okay, lights are on.
No, lights are not visible through the clouds. So,
There we go. Lights are on. I'm not in the cloud right now.
and in
lights are off.
fact, I came out of the cloud. Do the light thing again.
Okay, lights on.
It's not you. It might be
no,
Patrick.
no.
It's a 110. It's a 110. It's Patrick.
Me.
Yeah.
Where are you? What square are you in, Patrick?
I am in square 1818.7.
Confirmed.
Okay.
Confirmed. I'm following Patrick.
1718.
You guys are actually behind me. You're south of me.
Yeah, you went ahead.
1718.1. I've got visual on the airfield.
I don't know why I'm so slower.
I don't see the airfield yet.
The mysteries
gotta
of
be there,
this
though.
game. I'm increasing my RPM, but I'm slower than
Oh,
the
there it
both
is.
of you.
Right, I'm going to go for the row of planes. Lots of nice ground plane kills for me, hopefully.
Go. I'll be second pass, I guess, or maybe third.
Yeah, go for the row of planes on the left. I'm
On
I'm
the
going for row of planes
left,
on the right.
okay.
Yeah, to the left there's like two rows of planes. You two go for.
I
So-
don't have visual on the objective yet. I'm about 8 kilometers from it. Okay.
I would suggest, Zarlok, if you go for the northmost row of planes on the left, I'll go for. And then the other
Northmost
guy,
on the
Patrick, go for
left.
ones on-
Okay.
Patrick, go for the southmost ones. I would suggest. I mean, you can do what you want, but that's what I would suggest.
I'm behind Paddy. Can see what he bombs and bomb something else, I guess. I'm following him straight on. Okay, now I see finally there. It was lower than I was looking at.
Coming in, about to drop my bomb.
Go for it, away. And I see you bombing the other side.
I'm
Flagstaff.
out.
There's another plane coming sideways. I don't know what it is. Unfortunately, well, okay, you bombed a different location than the one I
Holy
was
shit,
looking
that's
at.
a lot of planes I probably killed there.
Nice, my turn. And drop these big bombs.
Okay, I'm heading straight out. I'm just leaving to the west.
I
shit,
still
there's
have the small bombs. I still have the small bombs. I want to drop the small bombs.
He's engaging on me.
There's a fighter on me.
One's engaging.
Okay, I'm turning right
Bomb
after the
out.
bombing. Which way you turn?
I'm going west now.
Okay.
Like due west.
Let me do a second pass because I got the small bombs. I want to drop them.
Yeah, I dropped all of my bombs.
He's out of
so,
range. First is out of range.
So, I think I just killed at least 2 planes.
I killed something. I'm not sure what.
I don't think my score's updated, to be honest.
This is a Stuka. There's a Stuka here.
Did it say I killed anything? I don't think it did. Park MiG-1.
I destroyed a Park MiG as well. Okay, there's an enemy here because my front gunner has become active. Okay.
I can't believe I only killed 1 plane there. I think there's probably more than that. I hope so.
I'm not sure.
Oh, he's right behind me, directly behind me.
Where are you? Tell me your location. In
I'm right
relation.
over the field. I'm right over their base.
Okay, turning again. I will try to offer you some cover.
He's turning into me.
I don't see you, unfortunately. Okay, I see something moving fast above the airfield. And this is you, and this will be him. No, my gunner is pointing another direction, so I'm not sure. I cannot really maneuver after one of my gunners is shooting right now.
Gotta get rid of this last bomb I have. He's right behind you, whoever's gunner's shooting.
Okay. And he damaged me. I think I'm going down, honestly.
There's a 190 behind him. Come on, 190, get him. 109, get him.
Oh, my gunner is very active. I don't know what he's doing though. No, I'm not dying yet. He's shooting. He's shooting.
There's another plane just entered the area.
I'll try to escape at this point. Oh, there's a fighter just past me. That was Russian, indeed. My left engine is dying. I cannot control my stupid plane well. I don't know why. It's pointing very much to...
If you can get it level, put auto level on. If you can get it to go level.
I cannot get it level. I don't know. I lost control. I guess they damaged the control surface.
Is it crashing? Have you crashed?
I'm crashing very soon, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think, well, I did some damage to the base and I probably damaged heavily at least one enemy plane. I don't know. We'll see. It had to end this way.
Get him, gunner. Get him.
So I'm now in 1716. I'm halfway home, basically.
Okay, I won't sing it. There's no necessity.
He's lighting me up. He's lighting me up.
I actually destroyed one plane, one vehicle, it seems. Just 3 points though. He also died. Okay, spawning a fighter now.
It only gave me a message for 1 plane, but I'm sure I killed more than that.
We'll see, we'll see.
So I think when I land, it'll say like 4 or 5 planes.
There's like 7 planes in the area here. This is crazy.
Yeah,
I
completely.
was lucky. I managed to get out with basically no damage.
I went for the second pass. It's the usual thing that kills me. I just was too greedy.
You can't do that with a Ju-88.
No.
Just get you killed.
But they had so many bombs still inside. Okay.
You got to get rid of your bombs on the first pass with this plane, really.
But I mean, we got 2 types of bombs, no? The ones on the wings and the ones inside. Did you go with that loadout?
Yeah, all you need to do is open the bomb bay and just drop
during the pass.
They'll all drop, you know.
Ah, also the one on the wings drop when you open your bomb bay.
Yeah, it's not like some planes where you've got.
No, in fact, I thought it wasn't. That's the reason I needed 2 passes. God damn
so
it.
there are some planes where the internal bombs drop block the bomb bay, so you have to drop.
Yeah,
drop
you
externals,
told me
then
about
open the
it.
bomb bay.
And that's the
But
reason.
this one, it's not like that, because you've got ones on the wings and then you've got ones internal, but there are none outside the bomb bay. If you see what I mean.
Okay, I'm taking off with a 109. Maybe I can offer you some cover. I'll come straight towards the objective.
10 buildings and 3 planes. I got.
I'm near the
Nice.
objective now. Are you still alive?
No, I got shot down. I shot up the yak. I shot up the yak, but he ended up crashing into the tree, and I think he either ditched or someone got the kill on him, and then
Oh, damn.
somebody
That's
else snuck
unfair.
up behind me.
Okay, I'm back at our airfield. I'm trying to land now. I'm going way too fast though.
You're already back at the airfield. So fast.
Yeah. I went back straight away very fast. You know.
Ah, I think I see you. I think I see you.
Just got
Yeah,
one
it's you.
assist, but he died.
You're coming very fast for a landing. It looks like you're dive bombing the airfield, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go around because I'm just going too fast. I'm doing like 300 kph right now.
I'm on my way back to the objective in a 109. I want to try and show some revenge on the enemy's heads. I will make a try at least. Like I said, once bomber, once fighter. Striking a balance.
Retract the flaps. Come on.
Alright.
This game thinks it knows better than me. Retract the flaps. Yeah, whatever. As I stall and die. Yeah.
Famous last words.
I'm actually losing a bit too much speed in this turn, I think. But that's good though, because I want to lose speed, you know.
Well, in theory, well landed, yeah. Just don't overdo it.
Doing just about 200 kph now. Just try.
Are you taking off, Starlock?
Yeah, I'm on a 109, already at
This is me landing in a
One-
88 now.
1 square away
Oh, you
from
guys
there.
might. Watch out, he's landing right in front of you, Starlock.
No, I'm in the air.
Flaring.
I'm in the air. It's not me on the ground. I'm already
Oh, okay.
on my
Oh,
way
I was
to the
expecting
objective.
landing.
Somebody's
That was a
about to
good
cross right in front of you. I don't know what's about to happen here. Oh, he just pulled up.
Good.
Right over-
Shit, Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Fucking hell, I didn't realise that guy was on my left.
Did it go well? Huh? You're okay?
He missed me.
Good.
He managed to pull up and go over my head. Just
Good,
about.
good.
I'm gonna turn the plane off and get out before someone else hits me.
Is this you about to buzz over? What is this?
What did I get then?
Oh, so
Come on. One plane? One plane.
tell me that guy's gonna try to land, bro. He has no room to land. What is he doing? He's gonna hit the tree.
Oh.
Pull up. Pull back up. Pull back up.
Apparently I got one plane. 10 points.
10 points. Well, 10 points more. It's not bad.
On the stat server it'll at least count for something, you know?
Yes.
And I landed like without destroying the plane or much damage. If you see what I
Oh
mean.
my god, why are you going, dude?
He's so frustrated.
Okay, I'm gonna take a 110 and put bombs on it and go back to the airfield.
I'll be there with
guy.
a 109, hopefully offering some cover. I want to be the
should I-
fighter.
Did anybody see that?
No, I'm in the air. I couldn't. I'm not at the airfield.
Okay, I'm actually gonna take the armored headrest and extra armor this time. Don't know why, but why not?
Makes you feel safer.
Makes me feel better, yeah.
Yeah.
An illusion of safety.
Yeah, but apparently that was the only reason for like armored cockpit glass, because it makes pilots more willing to do head-ons, even though like a direct hit from an MG bullet would go through armored glass basically. But the thing is, a deflection, if a bullet bounces off something else and then hits
Another
armored
form
glass,
of
then it probably
psychological
won't.
warfare. It's psychological warfare against your own pilots, basically.
Well, it's okay, like because a lot of bullets will hit your plane and bounce off and bounce towards the cockpit, maybe. So like,
Well, in that case, yeah.
no, like a ricochet wouldn't go through armored glass, so it offers some protection, but you know,
Not as
not
much as they intended you to believe it would.
not against direct fire.
Ah.
Well, from what I've read, that's why they had gunners on the bombers, like the B-17, because they hardly ever hit anything. It's just that they provide a psychological effect that makes the pilot go on the mission.
Ah, you
You
were
see,
telling me about that. It surprised
I
me,
mean,
really.
They
In
hardly
these
ever got any
games,
kills.
they're fairly deadly.
They hardly ever got any kills on like the B-17. You know, and B-24, but you know, it makes the enemy fighters stand off a bit more because they can't afford to come right in. If you see what I mean, they have to do high speed passes,
Yeah,
and it makes
of
the bomber
course.
pilots more confident because they feel like they can do something. You know,
Yeah,
even though they don't really do anything. That's not the point. The point is to make them feel like they can do something.
that's also important.
Because you know, otherwise you're basically telling them, yeah, go on this mission that's near suicide, and
Well,
it's
it was
standard.
more or less like this for many types of missions, yeah.
Yeah, you know, but you know, most pilots, if you see interviews with veterans, most of them say, "Oh yeah, my plane was the best plane,"
You
and
thought that was a very interesting thing that you
you know,
told me. I was thinking about it several times these days. Every time I thought about planes, it opened my eyes in a way. The
like
thing that for
none of them will say, "Oh yeah, we were sent on suicide missions that were really dangerous." Most of them say, "We had good training, we had good planes, we were confident in our
because they are the
chances."
ones who survived. Yeah, they are not
But
the
you know,
average pilot. They are the pilots
but
who survived.
you know, I think they were all trained to think very positively about their missions because that makes them go on the mission. You know,
Of course,
they even though their chances will be poor, they're trained to think that their chances are good and
that
to be
was the
positive about their
real
chances.
reason for training to actually make them believe that.
Yeah, a lot of training for like you know, especially the army, is to just make you follow orders without questioning. You know,
Mm, yeah,
and feel positive about doing it
of course.
because you can't afford soldiers who can think. They have to just do what you tell them. You know.
I like the way you put it. Absolutely, it's true.
You should speak to my friend Gooch. Like he's ex-army, and like he'll tell you the same thing. Soldiers are not trained to think. You know,
They're trained to not think, rather, no? Even.
Trying to kill.
they're trained to obey. You know, they've got to do exactly what you tell them, even if it's like running into enemy fire. Then they have to just do it. You know,
Yes, yes.
because
Someone else do the thinking.
you've got to be able to rely on them. And you know, they don't have the full tactical picture. They just have to trust that their orders are correct. If you see what I mean.
Mm-mm.
And I think it's the same for air forces. You know, people in the Regia, for instance, they will have been, you know, they will have known in the back of their mind that some of their missions were against highly superior forces, and they didn't have much chance. But they were trained to do it anyway because that's what's required. You know, like to achieve the objective, they have to just think positively and not think about what their chances really are.
Yes, I got an I-16 right above this railroad object. You know, what was it? An airfield
An
object.
I-16, oh fucking hell!
Yeah, there's an I-16. I
Are
just,
you at the railroad?
yeah, very low altitude and trying to engage things. So far, no
Oh,
luck, but no luck for the enemy either, since I'm still alive.
well, I'm going back to the airfield.
There's plenty of friendly bombers, all partly damaged. There's something like 15 planes flying in all directions. It's chaos, unadulterated, and I'm trying to turn into some, and eventually I'll manage, perhaps. Problem
Yeah,
is, it's not easy to keep the joystick. Constant
oh, you've been
pressure.
killed.
Yeah, I got killed. I don't know. It's still not the same as VR, unfortunately. When you look around, I'm not as good as I was in VR.
Why aren't you using the VR?
So you have to explain it constantly. Unfortunately, it's given me some sort of allergic reaction. It's hurting my face to wear it, and so I have to take a break from it, a couple of
Oh,
days
okay.
at the very least.
Yeah, I mean, I was saying to you the other day, like I think a good idea would be to get one of the fake leather ones because I think
But
you
now try to order it now
yeah
when we reach
wait for a
there.
month or something.
No, but
Maybe
I
not.
played like this is the first time that it gets this bad in more than 3 years that I play VR. I presume it was just something that
Is
won't repeat.
it that you're playing more or something?
I'm certainly playing more, but even when I started playing more, it's passed a while from when I started to
I
play
don't know. I
more.
don't know.
No, I don't know. But I tried the other headset, no, the old one with the Oculus. It was better for a day, but then it started to hurt in the places where the Oculus put pressure. I just overdid it.
You know, I think I won't be able to go overseas this year because I was planning to go to San Francisco to go to Reno Air Show, but like instead, I think I won't be able to travel overseas. I might just buy an index instead with the money that I was going to use on that.
Ah, it's worth it. You will see what difference it makes. What's your Vive? It's the first one or the Vive Pro?
Just the normal Vive.
It's night and day. That would be like the Oculus I was using
Yeah,
yesterday. It's night and day.
it's
You
higher.
hardly believe it.
It's higher res than a Rift CV1, but not by a lot. I think.
The Vive,
Yeah,
I think they're about the same. Yeah, I seem to remember.
it's it's very slightly higher res, but you know,
They were considered just as good by
by a few hundred pixels, I think, or something. You know, it's not a
something
lot.
like that. No, but the Oculus looks good. I mean, it's okay, but once you see one of the new generation headset, it changes everything.
Well, I was
Is there
reading
anything going
online.
on over there, Phil? What were you
I was
doing
reading
there?
online apparently that one of the things is that the Vive uses an OLED screen. And
No, they make a big deal out of that, but it changes nothing, really. First thing,
yeah.
in terms of black levels, no, the thing that everyone complains, for me, no difference.
Well, I
In
was reading
terms,
people were saying about brightness. Apparently the index will be slightly less bright, but a lot of people were saying that unless you compared the headsets side by side, you wouldn't notice.
in terms of brightness, the index is way more bright than the OLED CV1, I can tell
Okay.
you that. Because LCD in general is more bright than
Well,
OLED.
I think that the OLEDs in the Vive are like very bright, basically.
I don't know about that. In general, I think it's pretty bright, but most of all, LCD is just better for VR in general because the pixels have a different shape. They're not square. I think they're like a different polygon, I don't remember which. But it makes it look better when you have the pixels so close to your face. You can actually read small text better. And that's a thing. Then you have, of course, higher resolution, which also helps. You have a wider FOV. It's better under every respect. But the
Yeah,
image clarity is completely different, a completely different level.
it's just going to be expensive though, because it'll be like, I mean, even though I already have the lighthouses, so I only need the kit with the headset and the controllers. So I don't need the new lighthouses.
Ah, that's good.
So,
Yeah.
but it'll still be like £800.
I know, but it depends. I mean, it's something you certainly do a lot. It's something you enjoy. For me, it's my main hobby. I never even thought twice. For me, it was a
Yeah.
sure buy. I wanted a second gen headset the moment they started to announce them. From what I've heard, in any case, the Vive Pro is just as good as the Index.
The thing is, what I went for this year was building a new PC, so like that comes first, really,
No,
for me.
but it
And then
would. It would. I did the same because the PC I had before couldn't run the Index. It's way more taxing. That's the
yeah,
reason the game ran better for YouTube. We didn't think about it. Of course it would. To run the game
and
through
then
the
you know
Index, it's
after
much.
after that, like when I can afford it, I'll try and get a new headset, but it might be next year. I don't know really.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Depends how finances go and things in my new job and all that.
Of course.
Shoot him, shoot him.
Like
Come on.
if I lost
Wait.
that job, then obviously my plans would all change.
Ah,
I
well,
don't
of
think I don't
course.
think I will lose that job, but who knows?
Well, the atmosphere is kind of strange now. It's very hard to tell one way or another.
Yeah, who knows what will happen with
Uh,
everything that's going on right now.
Everything's going to hell, basically.
Oh yeah.
Life is hell, more or less. You read the numbers. They're hard to believe. Hard to believe. Every day you have this. I don't know. It's become a ritual for me. I go to the website that has the number of cases and deaths, and every day I think maybe it's got a bit better. No, it doesn't. It never does.
Trying to figure out which planes are dead down there on the airfield.
I'm
I can
almost there
tell.
again. I'm almost
I'm
there.
chasing somebody right now. I think I'm chasing a yak.
Okay, you're both above the airfield. Objective.
He's headed back for the airfield, but I got somebody on my 6.
What's your location? I'm almost there. I might offer some help.
I'm on the deck. I'm about to come right over the airfield. Somebody's about to go head on with this one.
Well, if
yak.
you're on the very final phase of combat, I won't be there on time. I'm still 1 square away.
He's pulling up. He's going straight up. He's shooting at somebody.
Probably me.
I'm coming with another fighter. We're coming together.
Now there's a phrase.
You have a here for this. I remember when I started working, the first job place where I
Engaging
was,
on me.
everyone was always thinking at the innuendo of things that you
Two guys
said.
are shooting.
Okay. The match is almost over.
All the planes down there are dead.
Huh.
There's a guy with his lights on heading southeast
Southeast from the objective.
from the airfield. My gunner's firing at somebody. I
Ah.
don't know who it is.
Who is with the lights on? It's not you.
No, that's the enemy. That's the enemy with the lights on.
Okay. I'm pointing at him. I see him.
I've been chasing him.
I see you as well then. Yeah, I see you as
I've been
well.
110 chasing him.
There's a third plane. I think he's lining up on you. Watch out. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, still following the guy that had the lights on. More or less.
He's pulling into somebody.
He's shooting now, nah?
Yeah, he just shot. He missed.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I'm pointing straight at
man.
him. I see
He's
you
going under
diving.
me.
Ah, you're chasing
Lost
someone
him.
else. Okay.
I'm behind him now.
I'm still following the
Directly
one that
behind
had the
him.
lights on. I'm still following him. I can follow him. Okay, increasing my speed. Let's see if I can get him.
Someone's engaging on me.
Now I no longer have visual on you.
It's a fucking Stuka turning into me. Stop it.
Ha!
Holy crap. I'm still behind this guy. He just threw his lights on.
Ah, you're behind the guy. Me too. Okay. The one with the lights on is an enemy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Not me.
There's
I
somebody
shoot him.
behind me because my gunner is shooting.
It's me. Ah, no. Then it's not me.
Okay, there's a 110 with me. Are you
Oh.
at the airfield? You guys at the airfield or somewhere else?
More or less. Not sure.
Okay.
I'm shooting this guy.
I've got first and second engine damage. I don't know how this is gonna work. Turn left, come on, turn to the right, turn to the right, turn to the right.
Right, I'm running out of ammunition.
Somebody's behind us. Keep going, someone's right behind us.
Speaking to me, eh?
No, whoever's shooting at the guy that we're chasing with the lights on.
It's me. I'm shooting at the guy with the lights on.
Okay. There's
Not
another
hitting.
guy on the deck further out with his lights on.
Oh, I don't see him. I'm keeping my eyes on him, but I got a throttle back. I will break the engine otherwise.
There goes a flare. Someone's directly behind me shooting now.
But you are behind me?
Yes, I'm on the deck. Someone's directly
Okay,
behind
I'm
me.
turning because I'm not catching the one with the lights on.
Fuel tank hit.
I don't see you. I don't see you. I don't see you.
Oh, he just sniped my pilot.
Oh shit.
Oh, damn it.
I'm down. I'm going straight
I don't
up.
have visual on you. Okay, I have visual on you now. Shit, I should have
I
turned
just
earlier.
pulled my
Sorry.
parachute. He's going under my plane that's going down right now.
I should have fucking
Who's
turned
that?
before.
Someone's turning into him.
It's me.
Yeah, get him.
I shot his tail. I don't think I damaged him enough. Now I'm turning again. I still
There's
have
somebody
visual.
behind you. Check six.
Okay.
Not me.
He overflew. Oh my
Good.
god, there's so many
I think
people
that
in
guy
here.
is going down. Not sure. I shot him again. No, he has not.
Well, I think I got 2 planes on this.
There's
heli-
like 5 planes in the area here. 6 planes.
Okay. Okay.
Our luck, check six.
Okay. God damn it. Come on. Will you fucking die? Ah. Trying to turn into this guy. He's doing the S maneuver. And his friend is shooting me. Looking bad. Oh, he overshot me, but I'm going down. I certainly damaged him, but unfortunately not enough.
I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No,
6,
it was
7.
hell. Yeah. Maybe with VR I
7
would have
planes,
managed,
not
but I don't
including
know.
you that just got shot down.
That was disappointing.
Hopefully I'll make it back again.
You've been bombing the target, no problems while we do this, right?
I've been slipping in and just leaving straight away after I've dropped my bombs. You know that's
That's
the thing to
a
do.
very successful.
The airfield is gone.
Ah, by the way, yeah,
I think I killed like one of the last few planes there.
we were fighting for nothing actually. For no
We
reason
need
at all.
we need to destroy the railroad station within like 2 to 3 minutes so we
It's
can.
impossible.
We can't do that now.
No, it's too far away.
Oh shit! I might not make it back to the airfield. Oh god damn it! I'm not going to make it back. Yeah, that's annoying. I won't get the points for landing now.
Primary objective completed.
It's over? Yeah. Well, at least I got that 2 kills in a single sortie. It was a good
See,
moment.
I think I got 2 planes on the ground there.
I got 1 plane and 2 parked planes. Who did I shoot down? I don't even remember shooting anyone down.
Probably your rear gunner when you was flying the 110, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Gotta love those rear gunners.
They're good to have. They're good to have.
Yeah. Welsh Warriors doing well. Six plane kills.
Wow. Okay. You playing tomorrow morning, James?
I doubt it.
No. Okay.
It's a bit early for me. I might do, but you play quite early.
Mm. So I can have more time. Yeah. Then I'll probably play something different. I might play either driving.
If I'm up, you know, I might be around, but I'm not gonna set an alarm or something.
Mm-mm-mm. No, then I play one of the two games that I bought recently, or either the driving game or the mountain biking.
I would say Automobilist looks better personally,
It's
but
not
that's
bad.
just
It's
more
not
my
bad.
kind of game.
It's not bad. It's very similar to Project Cars 2, but it's worth playing. I replayed it today again while not streaming. It's fun because it's got that strange selection of current tracks, so it makes it different in the end. Not having licenses actually helps, and it's true that the driving model is better. No, it's a fun game. It runs also very well because it's got the same engine as Project Cars 2.
So, oh Jesus, all the airfields are miles away.
Are we doing still Germans?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, I'll have to be fast because I don't have that much.
I might fly a Ju-88 and try and get to that field warehouse. That's ours, isn't it?
Which airfield? Which airfield?
Berezovka.
Berezovka. It's got a familiar sound, this place, Berezovka.
Wish they would allow us to do tank warfare on this map.
I'm going 110 because I want to be fast.
But they can allow it. Like you can spawn tanks on any map if it lets you, but they just don't let you.
I know, because this small box that they have is for tanks.
Yeah, I mean the tanks take ages to get anywhere. They're like 10 kph, so
Yeah.
They're too realistic.
They take a long time to get places.
Yeah, the small detailed boxes.
Oh shit! I'm in a winter Ju-88. That's no good.
You're still going Ju-88, huh? Well,
Yeah, but I'm in a winter one right now. I'm going to take the Finnish skin.
Let me see. There is not a really green livery here. No, wait, there is. The Finn, yeah.
Where are you guys coming out of?
Berezovka, the southmost airfield.
Okay, now I know how to drop
field warehouse.
Yeah, going to field warehouse. You can see it.
Field warehouse, okay.
It's in the bend in the line.
I want to raise it, and I know how to drop the bombs properly this time, all together. Open the bomb bay and go to town. I should hope go to town doesn't have a secondary meaning that I don't know about, of the vulgar or rude type.
Finally a G2 and not an E2. God dang.
This time I'm remembering to put my RPM up. Welsh wire.
Yes, RPM. I totally remembered that, and you should do.
It's kind of important.
Yeah.
It's almost like the plane doesn't run unless you put that.
Oh, I definitely remember that every time. Yeah. Never forget that. Oh, you took the Finnish skin as well?
Yeah. Which way we're heading? Right or left to turn? Right, I would say.
We're going to turn...
right. No.
I would say, yeah, right is probably the best. What are you doing to your mic?
Me? Oh, I thought I muted myself. I'm sorry, I'm doing...
Blowing on it.
You're blowing on the mic.
I'm not blowing on my mic, I'm blowing something. No, never mind.
Well...
He's blowing something. I can catch the double meaning here.
I thought I was muted and I'm trying to smoke and clear out my piece, and I thought I was muted. That's
Well,
why.
hey, we're not here to judge, as long as you're having fun blowing something.
That's why I stopped myself.
It's a tough job. It's a tough job,
That's
but
why I
someone
stopped
gotta
myself.
do it.
I was like, no, never mind.
It's a tough job to
We're
blow.
not here to judge. It's a modern society.
Yeah.
You can blow and suck whatever you want. God damn, this plane takes off slowly.
Just don't do it all the time, or you will end up sucking. Okay.
You can see
I'm
where all
not
the
taking
material
off.
is going
Why I'm not taking off?
out. RPM.
RPM, they went to the max.
Yeah, turn your RPM all the way up, 100.
No, I thought I had, but I hadn't. Okay.
To be fair, I'm having a lot of trouble too, for some reason.
I've actually almost hit the...
Oh, it's going to be your flaps. It'll be your flaps. Retract the flaps.
No,
That's
also I just did something very bad. I know it would happen eventually. No,
Come on.
no, you know what happened. You know what
Keep your gear
happened.
down just in case you don't
No, I broke. You know what happened? That's the stupidest thing. I have my cell phone resting on the wheel, and there is a binding to the button of the. I touch the cell phone, and that button turns off the engine. What the fuck?
Nice.
Perfect. I gotta redo the binding for it. I will remove it immediately.
Whoa! That
What the
110 nearly
fuck?
hit. That 110 nearly hit me. Was that
What
you?
the fuck? What the fuck?
Was that you?
That was me. You got a... What is that? Who's flying behind you?
I don't know. There's a 110 and he's smoking heavily.
Oh,
That's me.
why are you smoking heavily?
Somebody's directly behind you. Friendly.
I got
Oh yeah, shit. That's a 111. Fucking hell. Can you tell him to get
Yeah.
off me?
Here, I'll get him
fuck's
off
sake.
of you. I'll just crash right in. Just kidding.
What the hell? Plane engine control. Here it is. Unbind this button.
Hey, he's flying pretty good. Next to you. Not gonna lie.
Okay, now I'll be late to the objective. Better than nothing.
Fucking hell. There's a 110 that's going to crash into me as well. Gee,
You told him on
I'm
chat.
not gonna crash. I'm not gonna crash into you.
There's like 3 planes danger close to me. For fuck's sake. these kinds of ad hoc formations where no one's communicating don't work.
No,
Like,
they
I'm trying to
wouldn't.
figure out who's in the 111. Whatever.
I don't know. It's not me. I told him to back off, but he won't back off. He just keeps sitting there on my right wing. It's just like, Jesus Christ, dude, just leave me alone. He's determined to fly in formation with me.
Even if you don't want.
He's probably faster than me. 111's faster than the JU-88, right? I think.
Yeah.
He hasn't heard about the social distancing rules.
Yeah. He probably is within 6 feet of my fucking wing. Jesus Christ.
Is that guy
Sorry.
shooting? I'm at the... No, don't worry. I'm at the airfield and I see some guy shooting from his rear gun. I don't know why. He's probably shooting his friend. I don't think it's an enemy over the airfield. It would be flashing.
He's really just staying on my wing. Like
I know.
He's deliberately on my wing, and it worries me, to be honest.
But without communication, it's not good because otherwise
Yeah,
you're
because
gonna
I can't tell him when I'm turning.
It's
He
wrong.
just has to react well enough.
Why the
I mean,
heck?
It seems like he's doing a pretty good job.
He's doing it, but eventually he'll miss one of my turns and just crash into me or something.
Yeah.
And like I can't really. I mean, I'm turning shallow to give him lots of chances to turn with me, if you see what I mean, rather than just colliding with him.
It's like having a car behind you that
Yeah,
wants
like
to
being
pass
tailed
you,
in
no?
back.
It's a terrible experience when you find one of these guys
He's right on my ass.
right up the ass.
I really don't like it.
No, in real life, absolutely not.
No, I mean in this situation, in this plane, I don't like what he's doing. It's sorry, I keep moaning about this guy, but it's just like really
You
bad
wrote to
idea.
him again, huh?
What?
But you wrote to
No.
him again to back off. But I mean, if he doesn't want to listen, he won't.
Yeah, I mean I can tell him, but
Okay, now I'm finally in the air after that little accident. What the hell, I'll be late. I might go to the other warehouse after all, huh? Since you're already bombing that. And I'm alone, I mean. Climb mode, here it is. Open the shutters, raise the flaps, check the gear again. Okay. 111, can you keep your distance, since we're not on comms, JU88, whereas you're practically inside?
He's, yeah, I think he's pulled off now.
He's not theoretically inside, more like practical inside.
Yeah, he's still on me. I don't know what he thinks I'm doing, because I'm... Actually, yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Sorry.
I think he's finally read my message because he pulled back a bit.
Someone typed sorry, it might be him on the chat.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably him.
You told him. He got told.
He's fucking hell, is that you again? With the 110 crossing my nose.
Oh yeah. Because I'm so fast, and if I slow down, then you keep picking up. So I don't want to keep going.
Try and keep a bit more vertical separation than that, though, because that was a bit close.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you.
You're
but,
really
you know,
worried about people getting close to you today.
Yeah, I don't want to like crash into a friendly. And then
That
lose all
wouldn't
this
be
time.
nice. Yeah, that wouldn't be nice. Well, I guess I'm going for the warehouse in the south. Since I'm alone, I might as well.
110. Do you want to head ahead to the objective and try and clear it of fighters? Because I don't think we need you here.
Field warehouse.
Yeah, just go there and keep it clear, as clear as you can. Personally, that's what I would do. Because there's no fighters here
Yeah.
in friendly territory. It's up to you. I mean, you can stay with us if you want. It's just,
I'll try to see if I can either clear some fighters out or get some of that AA out of there for you guys.
yeah, if there's no fighters, like shoot the AA. I just don't think that being with us is a good use of your time right now. I mean, it's entirely up to you. I don't want to like micromanage you. Do what you want.
You kicking me out of the group?
Do what I say, or you're out. Yeah.
You maggot. No, it's not a
No.
typical way of apostrophizing someone in the
Follow
army.
orders.
Follow order.
That would be the typical wearable attitude, wouldn't it? Follow your commander's orders. Do what you're told. Stay in formation.
Very German and also
Yeah.
very Russian. It would work
Very
in both
efficient.
contexts.
Well, what altitude we at? Like 1,700. That's not really that high, but
You must be almost at objective by now.
we're probably like 15 kilometers away from it, I think.
15
Maybe a bit more.
kilometers.
I'm about 8 kilometers away from target.
What's your location then?
Me,
Yeah, in general.
0806 keypad 9. Oh, sorry, 0804 keypad 9.
Ah, you're not that much further than me actually. But I'm heading for the farthest warehouse, the one in
Well,
the south.
Bow 805, keypad 9, crossing into keypad 10. Or
Where is that?
8, crossing into 9.
I can't see the 111 now. He's disappeared. Thank God.
You scared him into disconnecting.
Yeah, just,
I've got eyes on the field warehouse. It's like in the hills, kind of.
Yeah.
Me.
So it's not really a field warehouse, it's more like a hill warehouse.
Wide is both my
I
engines.
see it.
Ooh, Chatty Tumbler's online? Oh, man.
He's good, is he?
Oh, he's amazing.
I think I've shot him down. I'm not sure. I think it was him I shot down in an IL-2, but then IL-2s aren't really hard to shoot down.
What the fuck was that? What was that?
Where is the warehouse? I can't see them. Is it the long buildings?
Yeah, the long buildings. It looks like a town.
Yeah, I see them. I can get them.
Ah, it's the big one then, the one with many buildings. I wonder how mine would be.
They're all like long,
Yeah,
thin
but-
buildings.
Yes. That is correct. I think I got one gun. Someone's shooting guns down here as well. Someone just showed up.
Shit. Try and keep them off me for long enough to drop my bombs
That's all I ask.
and escape.
I'm going in for another ask for a gun emplacement. Oh my god.
Okay,
Me
so
alone.
I can probably get some of these. Going quite far.
Oh, one round hit my engine, you jackass! Right when I destroyed it.
Okay. Let's see what happened there.
PBS.
Well, lots of
Browning.
explosions.
Yeah, I've still got some bombs too.
Subjectives are far, huh?
I'm gonna drop my bombs. Those are some
Did I
good
get any
drops.
kills though? I don't see kill messages.
You destroyed factory facility, this 5 truck, this 5
fucking
fuel
hell, yeah.
truck.
That's lots, yeah, okay. That'll do.
The factory facility gone?
No, there's still a few
Apparently
buildings
one is...
left. There's like
500 out in the middle.
there's some supply dumps. So there's like some like piles of crates, and there's like one building on the edge that's still there.
You destroyed 8 buildings and 6 vehicles.
Let's see if I can get home. Did you get anything,
Okay.
Zark?
I'm not yet on mine, mine was farther. I'm about
right.
20 kilometers from the
Oh,
objective.
you went to a different objective, okay.
Yeah, I went for the one in the south because I thought you
Oh
was
my
already
god,
bombed.
I just turned for home.
500 out.
I just turned for home, and guess who's in front of me?
The same guy from before, the 111.
That fucking 111.
Crash into him, that will
I just
show it.
turned west, and I was like, is that 111? Is that the same guy?
Just crash into him, that will show him.
No, I'll just pull up to his rear and like scare
To
him.
his rear, yeah.
Crash into him, yeah.
The rear.
The rear, yeah.
There's 4 airfields in front of me, right before the other warehouse. I don't know why. 4 airfields spaced together. What is this?
They're inactive airfields, so they're not an objective. They're just not
No,
anything
no,
on
no.
them.
Just plenty of airfields splattered
bad
about. I'm not that far from the objective now.
Here comes
hope-
a 50. Dropping a 50.
Oh, the bombs.
Yeah.
What are you in? 110?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you are. I shouldn't have to.
Right on the
ask
rooftop.
that.
Ew. I love these 50s. I've gotten so good at using the 50s.
Oh yeah.
10. Yeah.
How low do you drop them from?
I usually drop from like 200 or 300.
Okay, so high up I drop from. I
Yeah.
drop pretty much like 50 feet up off the ground.
The 50s are the small bombs, right?
You know the
Uh-huh.
the rotation of the 50 goes left, right on the wings, correct?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
So like if you got 2 on one wing and 2 on the other, the rotation starts with the left wing dropping the first bomb, then the right, then the left, then the right.
You could probably look at the Chuck's guide to find out. Do you know about the Chuck's guides?
What's that?
No.
There's sorry, no, it's not Chuck. There's like a big PDF of guides for all the planes.
Huh.
I'll link it in Zarlok's Discord.
Link it, I want to see it, absolutely. I've never
tells
seen
you
it.
how all the weapon systems work and stuff. I think it was Chuck that wrote them.
I absolutely want to see it.
Perfect job. Oh, nice.
I think that guy is responding to you. Closer, please, 88.
Put my lights on for him.
Right, left.
Okay, someone
Yeah,
just
but
bombed the same
right on
objective
my
I'm going for, which lets me understand where it is probably. We fired that. Hey Sketch, hey, thank you. Yeah, last match was good. I'm going to bomb
Well, that was a
something
shitty
now.
drop.
Let's see how it goes. This is a big factory facility. Got plenty of bombs. It's already on fire, but not completely destroyed. I guess some more bombs won't start, right? Let's see how it goes.
Dropping my last.
I wish you could see this. I'm probably like 100 feet away from this HG-111's wing.
Show him, show him.
I'll show you who can fly good formation.
Yeah. Okay. I drop my bombs. Let's see how it goes. And someone's attacking me. No. I certainly destroyed something.
This field warehouse is so soft.
Just strafing it.
What do you mean soft?
Like takes like it'll probably be down to like 1 bomb or 2 bombs.
Oh right, so there's just most of it's destroyed.
Yeah.
Well, I think I destroyed most of it with my bombs, to be honest.
I was just going around cleaning up the dugouts. I think there's like 2 or 3 left.
I don't want to give myself too much credit, but I think I got a lot of things in my pass.
8 things. 8 things.
Yeah.
I can see.
I think I got.
No, plus 6 vehicles. I got only 5 things.
I think I got
vehicles.
most of the big buildings in my pass.
Unfortunately, I was going to do the same, but a guy bombed my buildings just a moment before I arrived, and so only 5 were left. I'm trying to bring the points back to base, but the guy attacked me. Now I don't see. I'm not damaged though. Let me see if I can bring these points on. Or increase my speed also, because it's a bit late.
Yeah, you've got a few minutes, but I've got time to land.
No, but I go and land, even if I overshoot my timing constraints. It's self-imposed anyway, it's not a real
Oh, that's
constraint.
Browning.
Browning got a pretty good drop as well. Browning got 22 buildings and
22?
1 vehicle. Yeah, he got 22 buildings and 1
Fucking
vehicle.
hell.
But I got 18 buildings, 2 heavy weapons, and 1 transport.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I wish we could get Browning on comms. He seems like exactly a good pilot. Let me put my lights on for here we go, for landing. He's put his on as well.
What was the button to nestle? Ah, okay, the gun sight. Here it is. Oh, but
T.
I'm smoking.
T and shift.
No, okay, in fact I was asking you, but I rebounded. Now I know where. I put it on M for some reason. And I just now noticed that my right engine is actually smoking. Yeah, it's got holes in it. Well, good thing the enemy actually didn't finish me off, because I was attacked by a guy at one point.
I'm actually going too slow for landing, but that's okay. Are landing gear down now? Yeah, they are. Fucking hell, it takes a long time for landing gear to come down. I'm landing like next to the HT-111. This is synchronized landing.
You did the entire mission with that guy.
Yeah, it's cool as shit, man.
Well, in a way.
Oh, my landing gear collapsed.
Oops.
There's a Stuka heading to the field warehouse right now. I think he might be able to finish it off.
Yeah, he'll get a good go. So hopefully I'll get decent points out of that. 6 vehicles, 8 buildings,
That's not bad.
110 points.
Nice.
And it classes it as a successful landing because I crashed on the field.
Good, good.
Are you well, actually I'll go in your gunner slot. They're all full.
Mine?
No.
No.
I'll be your nose gunner.
Okay, thank you. But I have another player being the rear gunner, really?
Yeah, I'm below your feet.
I see you, I see you. Yeah, yeah.
Can you see me looking up at you, or is it just showing me looking ahead?
No. It doesn't have animation of the pilot based on what he's doing.
Okay, so
I can see you.
Now.
Yeah, now I can see you holding the gun.
See how nestled to the gun?
Yes, it works. I see you standing and holding the gun, and I see you shooting. Yeah.
Can you see I'm moving left and now moving right? Does it show
Yes,
that?
yes, it does. It's pretty cool, actually. Yes, we should do it more often.
So yeah, it's kind of weird. 'Cause I'm sat next to your crotch, so which is kind of weird.
But it's very uncomfortable, yeah. But probably the job of the guy behind is even worse. The one that is lying on his stomach on the bottom of the plane, no?
You're in the ventral gunner.
Yeah.
You guys already landed?
Yeah, I landed.
I haven't yet.
Dark.
20 kilometers or so from the base.
Where is he right now?
Not that far.
He's in 0904.
Keep at 5.
So yeah, probably like 5 minutes of flight, I think. What's your speed?
Let me look
You're
at
at
it.
400 kph or 390.
380.
I can, yeah, 380. I can actually see the speedo from down here.
Ha! That's
You're doing
convenient.
360, 370.
I'm increasing.
You might be able to get to 400. Up to you. Don't forget you have to slow down to 200 for the landing, so not much point speeding up a lot. Yeah, when he goes to the gun, he's practically in the pilot's lap. Like now. Now I'm practically in the pilot's lap, you know? If I turn the
Looks
gun
strange from this. For a moment, it
Like-
like it glitched out. I could see the character moving in a strange way. Impossible.
Like if I turn the gun to the right, then I'm practically like in front of your face.
Yeah, in fact, you're covering a bit of the visibility. Not badly, not badly, but
Oh,
it could get annoying.
I'll do that on approach then, so that you can't land
I
properly.
guess, no, it's not that annoying. I guess in real life it would have been, though. They would have certainly annoyed one another, the pilot with the gunner.
Well, I mean, they train as a team, so they should be used to moving around the plane.
Look at
together.
this, I actually damaged the engine. No, I don't think I did it. It's just that the engine... Okay, first engine stopped. It
So-
was the right
so
or
if-
the left engine?
If you look down and to your right, Zolok, there's like a seat, and I think that on takeoff and landing, I would sit in that seat.
I think so.
But on the bomb run, he goes forward to the bomb computer there.
In any case, I don't want to make you worry, but we lost one engine, seemingly.
Yeah, if you put it in auto level, you should be able to continue for now.
No, but we're not that far, it should work. I got
Landing.
damaged during the bombing run. Someone hit me. I don't know who. For a second.
I can't
Could have been
actually see.
anti-air.
Oh,
The
I see
best.
that your right engine's got a lot of bullet holes in it. So is your left wing, though. It looks like you took some good hits in the left wing. And
No,
the
no,
left
it
engine.
was hit pretty badly. Yeah, in fact, it's surprising I could fly this well. But now the other engine is also overheating. Don't tell me I'm gonna go down.
Open the cowl outlets as much as you can.
Completely? Okay.
Yeah, just completely. Because this is a summer map, so
I think it's braking. The sound is bad. I think it's braking.
the airfield is just ahead and to your right a bit.
Yeah.
I'll try to reach it by looking bad. Both engines are dead now,
Okay, lower the landing gear.
I guess.
Try and land in the field.
This is the best I can do.
Um,
Sadly.
Come on, you can make it.
No, I won't get to the
Are-
airfield.
are- are
I
you
can
level?
land it, but not on the airfield.
Are you not able to pull left though, because you're listing to the right?
I'm trying to make the plane go straight. It tends to
Yeah.
the left.
Close all your
Cowl flaps.
close your cowl flaps so you can glide more, so you can get a little bit more speed.
But I already lowered the landing gear, so at this point.
It's too late now.
Oh, it's too late now.
It's going straight, so
Your engines are dead.
Both.
go right a bit. Go right, because
I can't, it pulls
right.
to the left. If I turn the plane right, it might go
You use the rudder.
unbalanced. With the rudder, but it's doing nothing.
We're about
Do a rudder turn.
Oh, everyone, do this, do that. You see?
You're very near the airfield.
I know, but unfortunately I lose.
Pull up.
Pull up, boom! We both died, yeah, we both died.
That was a shame. You nearly got home, and yeah.
I
that's
guess
such a
it
shame.
could happen. I guess it could happen. What the
Well, shame is
hell?
a-
That's a shame. Yeah, I could have crash landed easily.
It's a shame that I got home to bank all those points and you didn't.
Well, five buildings. Nah, come on, it's good. I don't care. It's fun in either case. I don't play for stats in general. Okay, it's been a good
Stats are
session.
nice. Yeah, that was a good mission. Such a shame you didn't get home though, like because you were nearly home.
Yeah, it was annoying. In fact, yeah, too bad. Well, okay. I guess it was to happen. Like I said, I really got the run now. Did you post that
Yeah.
guide that you were saying about, a PDF guide or something?
I'll find it in a bit.
Do it. I want to look at it.
I'll put it in
Okay,
Discord, 'cause it's really useful.
I'll be playing tomorrow, same time. If you guys want to join me with
It
Sturmovik,
might
it
be on
would be
tomorrow morning, but almost definitely tomorrow afternoon.
tomorrow afternoon,
Yeah.
Sturmovik then. Okay.
It's just that you start at like 7 a.m. my time. I don't really want to get up at 7 on a Sunday.
No, okay.
So if I'm up, and sometimes I am. If I am up, I'll come. But if I'm not going to wake up. Specifically
Okay.
For that.
Thanks for playing to the both of you. See you tomorrow then.
Yeah. See you next time.
See you next time. Bye bye. And to everyone watching, as always, this is the time for me to close. Thank you for being with us. Tomorrow morning, not sure what I'm going to play. Drop frames detected, 10% over last 2 minutes. That's bad. No, but 4 drop frame. Tomorrow morning, same time as always. Tomorrow afternoon, this for sure. Bye! Ciao ciao!